feel like I've just learned of an old memory.
Ah, hello everyone. It is us. And by us, I mean me and some strange people. Well, actually, I'm strange too. That's pretty unfair. Yeah, sorry.
I'm fine being strange. That's all cool with me.
Yeah, being strange is good. Yes. So, in case you hadn't noticed, I'm here with some friends to play a game called You Awaken in a Strange Place.
Friends a loose term.
Friends and acquaintances.
Someone I know a bit.
Well,
And
guess
two
who isn't
people
getting the
I've never
first
met.
shout out anymore?
Wow. Wow.
Wowzers.
Incredible
Well,
stuff.
the first time I ever did any kind of dice game with Kirby's tabletop RPG thing, everyone I was with said, make sure you wind up Kirby as much as you possibly can from the start. So that's just the rule that I have to live by now.
That's in Dungeons and Dragons. This is a different game, Liam.
No, they cross over. It's fine. There's a dice involved.
See, even Nummy didn't expect that from you. That's
Anyway, I'll let you carry on with your intro. I do apologise.
not at all.
Zip done.
That's quite all right. He said trying it. First of all, I have with me Luna Mort, also known as Luna A. Morticia.
Hey. Hi. What am I supposed to be saying?
Who you are.
Yeah, that's me. I'm Luna.
Last playing Cult of the Lamb, I see.
Yes, I've been very badly organized with streaming, even though I want to. I have plans. Yeah.
Excellent.
As my Twitter bio says, inconsistent Twitch streamer. And professional hot mess, and ambassador to the Nine Hells, and evil midweek cutie.
Perfect.
Lovely. Next, of course, we have the one, the only Sammy Kelsch.
Hi. Hello, everybody. I am indeed Sammy Kelsch. Also, semi-consistent Twitch streamer, and at Sammy Kelsch on every platform that you're allowed to know that I'm on. That's about it. And I've got a big cup of tea, so I'm looking forward to this adventure.
Lovely. And last and least,
Tim Hortons.
we have Liam.
Hello, I'm Liam Cool Gang. That's me. Oh, that doesn't work anymore, Kirby. I've changed it. Get rid of that underscore. It's gone now. I'm an affiliate now. I don't need no underscore in my name. Just Liam Cool Gang.
Wow.
But hello, my name's Liam. I'm part of the trio that is Buddy Games, and I'm also doing my own things now called Liam Cool Gang. And it's not a gang, but it might be a cult, according to Kirby.
It is very
And it's not cool. It's not cool or a gang. It just sounds a bit similar to my surname. So there you go. That's me. I'm not a number one Sphinx fan, Retro. I see you. I can see the chat.
Oh. Hello, Liam. I'm your friend, Liam.
Don't you start either.
So, just to say hello to everyone in the chat. Thank you very much, everyone, for coming and joining us. I'll do a quick explanation of the rules to start off the game in a second. Just a quick hello to Kirby Rawstorn, Nummy Numbers, Retro Futurologist, Space Hoppercopter, Sedesion, Sledge Callier. Thank you for the follow, Angel SK Joe, Angelsk Joe. Not sure. Anyway, thank you for the follow, and yes, it is indeed a Sammy. Retro, hello. Tex, lovely to see you. I think that's everyone. Did I see a Liam Cool Gang? Possibly. Who knows?
Hang on.
And Vera. Hi, Vera and Tex.
There we go. I'm in there now.
You said hi to Tex already.
Yeah, I couldn't remember if he was there or not. Anyway.
You also said hi to yourself, which is a confusing one.
Well, I was the first one in the chat, and therefore, at least I didn't do the annoying thing where people go first in the chat.
Do you do that when you wake up in the morning and look in the mirror? Do you say hi to yourself?
No, I normally just go.
Oh.
Oh man.
It's quite all right. It's usually just kind of
That's
tired.
rude.
It's not a self dig, but anyway, that's the improv tone for
I
tonight.
feel bad now, Kirby. I feel like we should spend the next 2 hours trying to cheer you up.
See, this is my
I
technique. I
also-
need to make people feel bad for me so they don't make fun of me.
I also thought you said a self-dick, which I was like,
Self
That's what I thought.
yeah, self-dick.
I couldn't hold.
I
no,
thought
hold
is
them
that
back on
I
the
thought was
dick
that a British thing that that I don't get as immigrant perspectives, and I
Is
just rolled with
Is it a High Wycombe thing, Kirby?
Maybe it's High Wycombe thing.
The High Wycombe Celtic. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm also from High Wycombe, by the way.
Hey,
so you
live in
understand.
Bristol now.
Yeah.
Yeah. You learn self-dick in school.
Yeah, it's where you take,
Part of life.
an inappropriate photo, but instead of sending it to someone else, you just, save it to a notepad for later or something. Anyway.
That's very sensible.
So, moving away, we are going to be playing You Awaken in a Strange Place. Our 3 characters will be helping form the world around us. And in order to do so, I would like everyone to please roll me 2d6.
Yes, I can do that.
He said his catchphrase.
Yes.
It's yes Liam's catchphrase.
Yes. It's the most basic of catchphrases
It's a
in the
great
world.
catchphrase. I should actually be using my dice tray, shouldn't I?
I got a 5.
That's okay. There are
There's
no
not.
wrong numbers here.
There
Okay.
are. You've told us this. There are wrong
Oh,
numbers.
this isn't part of the wrong numbers phase yet. You're all fine.
Okay.
Don't worry. Okay. What does everyone else got? Luna? Oh, sorry. Sammy?
Oh, well, I've got an 11.
11. Go.
Oh, 10.
10.
I-
Okay.
I didn't use the brain, and I was going to tell you the individual numbers.
That's okay. We will
But-
need to do addition in this game, but it's hopefully quite limited. So, first is Sammy. And Sammy, what I would like you to just take a couple of moments to think of, don't say it out loud yet, but is to think of a genre for the game that we're playing. Now, that could be anything from TV, film, book. I was going to say poetry, but I don't think that's a good idea. So no haikus, please, or anything like that. But,
Aw, damn it.
just a general vibe would be grand for a genre. Luna, can you come up with an adjective, please? I don't know why I said it that way, but an adjective.
Adjective.
Yes. Yes. So yeah, could I get an adjective from you? So a describing word, because I always have trouble remembering which one is which.
Who was literally just Googling.
I've got
Oh.
another. I was worried you were going to ask me that one, so I've literally got a tab open called adjectives, and just to learn, so I didn't make it up. So
You're
you
going to
can-
hate me, but I've got an adjective in mind already.
Okay.
That's absolutely fine, as long as it's not the same one we had last time, which was sexy.
No, it's not sexy.
Oh, good.
I mean, I would argue that this adjective is inherently sexy.
That's fine. Things can be,
Okay.
it's fine. Just the sexy horse people of Mars was not the one. So, finally, Liam, can you please, again, think of, but do not say, a location for our game to take place? So, as I say, in the last game, it took place on Mars. It could take place anywhere you like. Absolutely fine. So, when everyone is ready, just give me a little nod with whatever you're happy with, and we shall write this down. Sorry, Gaijin, I'm not meaning to diss the sexy horses.
Did you ever expect
Cool.
yourself to say that sentence?
No, but I've given up having expectations. Also,
Yeah, I'm
hi,
good.
Gaijin and Westy. Okay, good. Luna, have you got
Hey,
yours?
Westy.
Yes.
Fantastic. Okay, so Sammy, can you please give me the genre of our game that we'll be playing today?
Oh boy. Well, I've been mentally deliberating because I've got a lot of genres that live in my head.
Yes.
But how's about just a good old rom-com?
Rom-com. Okay. We can certainly work with that. Sounds good. Okay, Luna, what is our adjective?
My adjective is gothic.
Ooh.
Gothic rom-com.
Okay.
I managed to misspell gothic, so that's a good start. And Liam Coolgang.
This is not going to fit. A post-apocalyptic wasteland.
I mean, that sounds exactly like it would
Oh
fit.
hell yeah.
This sounds amazing. I'm already excited. I was already excited, but now exponentially. So is that the right word? It's a maths word. I don't know.
Yes, that
Yeah, that
Where it goes up.
Yeah. Yeah.
More.
More. The bigger is
More and more.
more.
It doubles and triples and.
Yeah,
Fuck,
it
I don't know.
increases
On itself.
exponentially. Yeah.
yes.
Yes. Oh, I can hear music playing now.
Yes. So,
There's Christmas music.
as some of you may or may have not noticed, there is Christmas music playing in the background. It's rather quiet, so hopefully it's not going to be overbearing or anything like that. I might turn it up.
Merry Christmas, everyone.
So, we were originally
Merry
going to do
Christmas
this
to you.
stream just before Christmas. We had to move it due to life and events, and that's fair enough. But we
I
decided.
got sick. Just putting out. It was my fault. I got really sick just before Christmas. Yeah,
Oh, are you better now?
yeah. I hope.
I mean,
so.
you're here, but
Yeah, no, all better now. It was just some horrible flu thing. I was knocked
Oh,
out for about
sorry.
7 days, but I'm all back. So, yeah, sorry guys, I delayed this one, but extra Christmas for 2023.
That's all right. Christmas in January. So this is going to be a Christmas game, in the Die Hard sense, i.e., that it is set at Christmas and not necessarily that it is. It's not like Muppets Christmas Carol. It's just set at the Christmas times. So deal with it. Yeah. Okay. That's grand. Now, what I will need from each of you is going to be a statement about the world. We're going to start with start in the same order. So Sammy, Luna, and then Liam. You're each going to give me a statement about this post-apocalyptic gothic world that we live in, and it can be anything you like. Again, water is actually petroleum. Vehicles are powered by love. Anything you like,
oh, that's really cute.
That was really sweet.
That is really cute.
I'll tell you
Oh,
what. I'll
because,
put that
like,
in at the end. Then that can be
all
that
the
can be one.
songs that where they're like, I would, like 1,000 miles and stuff. If vehicles are traveled by love, they could get there.
Mm. Unless you're Kirby and it'll just stall out in the driveway.
Oh.
Look, I like hard rock, and I'm not changing
Oh.
for it. Okay.
Right.
I need a bigger glass of wine. Okay, Nummy seems to be on side with that one. However, Retro is outraged.
Oh dear.
Sorry, guys. It's the rules. I got taught this by the best.
Okay. Liam, you're still going, I'm guessing.
Yes.
Sammy, have you got yours ready to go?
I think I might have something.
Okay, let's hear it.
Okay, well I didn't have a lot of parameters to go off of, so I'm just spitballing here, and let me know if I need to come up with something else. But here's a statement about this world we're inhabiting, and that is that the most common method of conveyance is rollerblades.
Yes.
That's cool.
Okay. Blades. Okay. Excellent. Luna, are you ready?
Yeah, I think so. There is a Tumblr post that I think about a lot. This has a point about how vampires that are like hundreds of years old should speak in a mixture of like slang terms from throughout history, just all mashed together.
Mm-hmm.
So my fact about the world is that's what everyone does. Not that they are vampires, but that everybody just speaks in this post-apocalyptic world, in this mishmash of slang from like
A mix of slang throughout the
an
ages.
abundance of slang in like everyday speech, but it's there's no consistency to it.
Okay, so like, what's up, Daddy-O, forsooth, for example.
Yeah, exactly that.
Nice. Okay, this is going to be a an interesting stream.
God, I feel like that's how I already talk.
Whenceforth. Yeah. Anyway, Liam.
Well, you know, in TV shows where, you know, you have to think of something on the spot and they'll look at like a posters behind them, and then that's how they'll come up with a name that doesn't really fit, like Dr. Mr. Man. You get what I mean, right? The reference?
Like in
Anyway.
Usual
Johnny
Suspect.
English.
I don't know. I can't think of any examples. But basically that happened to me. I looked at my McDonald's cup. I looked at my name. So my rule is that McDonald's is now a vicious gang in this post-apocalyptic world. Not a restaurant anymore. They're a gang. They're coming to get you.
Okay.
Jingle bells have started in the background just on you.
Yes. The vicious McDonald's gang.
Yeah.
Okay, and just so I know, do we want to include vehicles are powered by love, or are we leaving that one out? Fine either way.
I like that.
I think that's nice.
It's cute.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so the world we live in is a post-apocalyptic gothic wasteland where most people travel around by rollerblade, using a mixture of slang from throughout the ages, where McDonald's has become a vicious gang and vehicles are powered by love. Now, the next stage of the game is to flesh out the world a little bit more and try and understand it. But I'm having a little trouble finding ways to phrase questions I might want to ask about this world.
Is it because of the slang?
Possibly. So, how powerful do we feel like the McDonald's gang is? Like, are they roving outlaws, or do they have a stronghold?
I think across the world, they are, across the wasteland, they are the most feared gang. McDonald's are everywhere, right? Every single, you know, go to London, every single street has a McDonald's on it. All of those employees and followers all became a gang. They are, you know, like in Waterworld, the smokers. You seen Waterworld? No, I'm the only one in the world that's seen Waterworld. Kevin Costner, it's a great film. Okay.
Prince of Thieves, sure.
Sorry.
Yeah, I know that one.
Waterworld's great. Everyone should go watch Waterworld. It's an amazing film.
Okay, sorry.
I'm
Anyway,
writing
there's a
this
big gang
down.
in it
I'm
called the
writing this down.
Smokers, they're the biggest and scary gang in the Waterworld. They smoke cigarettes.
As the name entails. Okay,
Yeah.
sure. The bastards. Okay, cool. So do they have any kind of consolidated power, or are they just, like, terrorizing people?
I think they're just terrorizing people, you know, and if anyone tries building up a settlement, they'll tear it down, or they'll bribe them for food and crops and steal, and, you know, there's not nice guys. Ronald McDonald is at the top of it.
Okay.
Or someone dressed as Ronald McDonald, because we all know Ronald
The
McDonald
big-
died.
I was going to say the big C,
Yeah.
but that's
Yeah.
two different things and really is inappropriate. Yeah. Okay. Well, I feel like we've got something to go on there with the McDonald's gang. Or I feel like they could also be called Donnies.
Yeah.
In terms of rollerblades, how do we think they came to be in such abundance?
I imagine them like the wheelies from Return to Oz now.
Same.
But they're all dressed as Ronald McDonald. They're wheelie Ronald McDonalds. Oh, God. That's another nightmare. Yes.
What do we reckon, Sammy? Where do you think all these rollerblades have come from?
I didn't realize I had to rationalize the rollerblades.
You don't? I
Perhaps-
mean, like, I can posit a theory, but
You know, perhaps due to an ever increasing unreliability of public transit, people searched for a desperate solution.
are you saying that the romantic
How-
spirit of the bus driver departed, and so all the vehicles stopped being powered?
Yeah, maybe they just maybe they're like, you know, maybe bus drivers just stopped believing in love.
This is what happens when you
Hmm.
live with Tory government for 10 years.
12.
Oh.
Yeah.
But your capacity to love just...
Oh dear.
Sorry, everyone.
No, it's quite alright.
Wow. So we cheer up Luna and Kirby this evening.
Yeah. Okay. So, yeah, I think that's reasonable. So are rollerblades powered by love then?
No, not vehicle, is it?
No, I think they're just powered by legs.
Powered by legs. Okay.
Your feet. Yeah.
But a
If
bicycle
you find
does count
yourself
as a
with an
vehicle.
abundance of legs, you can go even faster.
Again, the wheelies from Return to Oz are coming to mind. Okay, cool.
Oh god.
Let's see. And what have we got? What about the slang? What age do you think of slang is most prevalent, Luna? And if you say like 90s, then I will be forever grateful because I can remember
See,
stuff from the
yeah,
90s.
so this is the thing. Because of like the rollerblades, I was thinking like 80s, 90s.
Mm-hmm.
But with a
But you've
smattering.
gotta, yeah, you've got to throw in some like 1920s. Like, obviously, everyone's got the mobs because we are in a gothic setting.
Oh yeah.
Well, yeah.
Although, got the mobs actually describes a like temporary depression. So, I don't know. I don't know what that's like. Anyway.
Okay.
So it's only occasionally Morbin time.
Yeah.
It's Morbin time. Sounds.
I'm sorry I said Morbin time.
It's
Okay.
I'm already annoyed at the parameters I've set us here.
Do you want to change it?
No.
Okay, cool. Good.
This
Good.
is the world we live in, Kirby.
Wicked. In it.
That's rad.
Aw,
That's totally
tubular,
blazing.
y'all.
Okay, cool. I mean, last question, I suppose, is what caused the apocalypse?
Oh, I can think of so many things that are way too topical. Somebody else have an idea?
Going back on the vehicles were powered by love, maybe everyone at the same time lost their interest in love, and the planes crashed out of the sky, and cars crashed into buildings, and the stock market crashed,
Oh, God.
and there's no love left in the world.
Oh. Well, that's really
for us
depressing.
To fix it. That's for us to fix it today.
Okay.
That's just an idea.
Oh.
Okay,
I
yeah.
don't think it was specifically romantic love. I don't think. Is
Yeah.
it? Is it specifically
No,
romantic love?
just
I don't think we
Yeah.
said that, no.
no, just
no,
good
to set that
feelings.
straight. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So, yeah, and
It's a
that
rom-com, though, right?
I mean, it will be.
Okay, cool.
And that
Yeah.
caused, of course, the Gothpocalypse, which meant everyone was very sad, but also aesthetically quite stylistic about their choices.
I just,
Yeah. Excellent. Okay, that's fine. That gives us plenty to work with. So, we're in a dark and dreary future in a rom-com.
yeah. But what about the game, Kirby?
Dum, dum, dum.
I get the feeling that's going to happen a lot tonight.
It's likely.
Oh, this is the worst timeline. Okay, so what we're going to do next is we're going to design our characters. Now, you know what the world is that we're role-playing in. What we are going to do next is design the characters. You're going to need to think about who your character is, where they come from, what they do, how they fit into this world that we're in, where rollerblades and McDonald's gangs are a thing, where slang is perpetual, and where vehicles are powered by love or not, as the case may be. So have a think about that. you're going to need to come up with 4 skills. 2 skills that you're good at, 2 skills that you're bad at, and these are going to be the skills that we roll for throughout the entire game. So you won't be able to roll for anything that doesn't come up at this point. So if you want to be good at something, then you need to pick it now. Also, you can't have the same skill as someone else. So if, for example, Liam says, I want to be good at perception, we're going to go with the D&D one, then Luna, you can't be good at perception. You can roll for perception, but you just can't be good or bad at it. So, in order to work out who's going first, everyone let's roll 2d6 again.
7.
8. Wait. Yes, 8.
4. Okay, so Sammy, Liam, and then Luna. So, Sammy, no pressure. Tell us about your character.
Oh boy. All right. My character's name is Erickson Grimace McNugget. And she is a former Olympic gymnast. And I should probably write her name down because otherwise I'm going to forget what it was.
Okay. Former Olympic gymnast.
And bitter divorcee.
Okay. That works pretty well for our world, I think.
Awesome.
Okay, so yeah, we've got our bitter divorced Olympic gymnast. Now, with a name like Erickson Grimace McNugget, does she have any affiliation with the Doonies or the Donnies?
Oh.
I think. Okay, she comes from a family of prominent McDonald's people. As to whether or not she is on speaking terms with her family, that's a hard no.
Okay. From McDonald's stock. Gotcha. Is there anything else we should know about Erickson Grimace McNugget?
Well, that's all I could think about Erickson Grimace McNugget, so...
That's fine. You're welcome to come with it on the fly.
Okay.
Fantastic. We'll go around to everyone's characters and then we'll do the stats
Cool.
in the same order in a second. So, next I believe it was Liam.
Cool. My name is Rad McClad, and I'm 33, and I'm an ex-Burger King worker, and Burger King lost during the big fast food wars of 2033. So I'm now without a clan, and yeah, one of the last survivors of Burger King.
Okay. What I've written down is 2033 Burger War loser.
Yeah, that sounds good to me.
Okay, fantastic. So, it sounds like the Burger Wars have taken place, kind of like, possibly have raged for quite a while throughout the apocalypse. I feel like the apocalypse happened, and then the Burger Wars raged for maybe 100 years.
Yeah.
You know?
Wow. Okay.
I don't know. You tell me, is that the case?
Mean, it sounds good, and kind of like the idea of McDonald's and Burger King are now just kind of, a real glimpse of what it used to be. You know, it's become almost a religion, a cult.
Yeah.
It wasn't a fast food place you go and buy your food. It was, it's life to these people. But yeah.
Beautiful.
Big wars. Yeah. Okay. Only McDonald's won.
Seems that way. You never know.
Maybe we might come across some, clan KFC.
Oh, KFC were wiped out years ago.
Yeah.
I was thinking about the Wendy's Underground.
Oh, yeah.
Cool. Is there anything else we should know about Rad McClad?
No.
No, that's cool.
No, that's it. I think that's all I've written down. So, written down. All I've written down. All I've written down.
All I've written down, Mr. Frodo.
Going proper West Country today.
I would take the ring to Mordor.
Yeah.
Okay, Luna, who is your character, please?
My character is called Ethel. She has lost family members in the great fast food gang wars, but she remains I was going to say grotesquely optimistic. I don't know why I went for those particular words.
I like them.
Okay. Tell me, did she I'm not sure. Liam Retro seems to be upset about something that we've done, and I'm not sure.
Why have you both got to do me like this, Kirby Rosson and Liam Coolgang?
Kentucky Freedom Chicken, I think.
Yeah.
Possibly. I do apologise, Retro. I love KFC, but in this universe, being a chicken means you were out of it a long time ago.
I mean, the people that work at KFC aren't chickens.
No. No.
That you know of.
True.
They've been amalgamated into the burger machine.
Yeah, it was the Burger Wars, wasn't it? So,
yeah.
yeah.
A chicken
I mean,
fillet
they
just
have
doesn't-
chicken
yeah.
burgers. It's not quite the same, is it? You know?
No.
Yeah.
Though you get some of that zinger sauce in your eye. Ooh.
I mean, we talk about this. Little Chef definitely had the worst of everything that happened. They were brutalized. They were.
I don't think I ever had one, thankfully.
Yeah, you're not missing out much. I think they're gone now, aren't they? Does Little Chef still exist in the UK?
I think there might be like one or two. Anyway,
Yeah.
we're getting away from the... No, it's quite all right. We're getting away
I'm
from
just-
the topic here.
Yeah.
I'm just the last little chef.
Yeah. Be the beacon of hope at the end.
Oh,
Find the Little Chef.
Okay, Luna, tell me about Ethel. So we know that she's lost family in the gang wars. Is there anything else we know about her? What she likes, dislikes, is good at, is bad at?
Wait, are we doing...
Sorry, not necessarily skills. Just a bit more. Is there anything else to her? Is she? You said grossly optimistic.
Yeah, grotesquely optimistic.
Grotesquely optimistic.
She's just very optimistic and has not fallen to the gang lifestyle, I guess.
Okay.
That
She's
took her
independent.
family.
Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting. Okay, fantastic. Right. So let us go back around again and write up some skills. So, Sammy, what I would like you to do is come up with 4 skills, 2 that you're good at, 2 that you're bad at, and let me know what they are that relate to this world that are going to be useful to you.
right. Well, I think first of all, any sort of like acrobatic skill. I mean, she's 49, but she still got it.
Oh yeah, you don't lose that kind of.
Is going to be a strength, certainly.
Okay.
What else? Do they need to be like D&D style, like?
No, it can be anything.
Athletic,
So,
yada, yada. Okay.
as an example, in the Oxventure crew did some, and one of their themes were all fairly normal, and then one of them was exploding people's brains with your mind.
Oh.
So it can be
Nice.
absolutely anything if you feel it's appropriate. Also, everyone else, do feel free to write these down because you'll need to know them as well.
Okay.
So,
Okay. So just hang on. Let me cross that out because I wrote down the wrong word. Acrobatics, strength, and second strength. What's likely to be relevant? Not exploding people's brains, but
That's arguably always relevant.
maybe I'm gonna go with she's good at lock picking
lock picking. Okay,
because you never know.
sure.
Weaknesses. Oh. Animal handling.
Okay, dokley.
And what's another good weakness? Oh, she's just too. I think one of my weaknesses is that I am just too perfect. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, I work too hard. I'm too dedicated to my pro.
Love it.
Mm-hmm.
God, that just feels like those bullshit job interview answers. Isn't it?
Oh yeah.
Just like I'm just too dedicated to my work.
Sometimes I neglect my family because I'm doing too much of my job. Anyway.
Anyways, okay, one more. Ooh, I'm gonna go with, because I know that the McDonald's, is it the Big Mac is their famous one?
Yeah.
I believe is on a sesame seed bun. So an allergy to sesame is my other weakness.
Okay.
If that's all right.
Okay, so this is going to be a skill check of some type. So we'll call it sesame sensitivity.
Okay.
So it is the ability to sense where the nearest, how close or how far, or any kind of time you need to be aware of sesame. That is what you will roll.
Incredible. I'm so sorry.
So am I. No, it's fantastic. Next up, Liam. Sorry, just before you do, Sammy, you can apply +2, +1, -1, and -2 to any of those in whatever order. So it doesn't have to be the order you said them. And everything else you will roll at a neutral modifier.
I'm an idiot and I didn't write any of those down, by the way.
That's okay. So just to recap, we have acrobatics, lockpicking, animal handling, and sesame sensitivity.
And sesame
I feel like
sensitivity.
I feel like almost like sesame might become the equivalent of the Force. Like I feel a great disturbance in the sesame.
I would low-key love that power though, because sesame oil on noodles is amazing.
Oh, it is the best
God,
thing.
yes. So good.
Imagine just being able to, and like if you could tell when it was on sale as well, like there was a good deal on sesame.
Just like, oh, my sesame seeds are tingling.
Just if like you were naturally a search engine, basically.
Like if
Like
you,
a really
if you got,
specific search engine.
you know, when you get those ads of single people in your area when you're on sketchy websites.
Mm.
I wouldn't know.
It's
No,
like
not at
that,
all.
but it's like cheap
Not even
sesame
slightly.
oil in your area.
Okay.
So my ones, I'm a good cooker.
Okay.
But
So
only of burgers though.
it's
I'm
fine.
going with the ex-Burger King stuff here.
Burger cooking.
Really
Okay,
getting-
so you're
yeah, just
specialising. So
burger.
cooking burgers.
I'm only good at that. I'm terrible at everything else. Just burgers.
Okay.
I can fit in with the McDonald's gang for like infiltration
Okay.
because I have experience working for Burger King before the decline. That means I've got some skills. I can, it won't be perfect, but I can. I know the lingo.
Okay, so you can impersonate McDonald's.
Yeah, if I need to get in with the gang.
McDonald's impersonation.
Yeah. Literally, this
Perfect.
bloody cup has ruined my whole bloody thought process. All I can think about is McDonald's things. And
I'm
just
loving
two Ray basic one. Oh, Kirby. I mean, I can leave right now. Two Ray basic ones. I'm jumping and fist fighting.
Jumping. Okay.
Yeah. Do you need to know what we put +2 and -2 in as stuff,
No,
or
I
you
can
just
trust you
us
to
with those?
do
Okay,
that.
cool.
So jumping and fist fighting. Okay. Which does mean we're going to need to be quite specific with. So jumping is going to apply. Will never apply to acrobatics. So.
Yeah, I'm terrible at balancing. and anything else. I'm just good at jumping.
But apparently, you're average at balancing and maneuverability and anything else. You're not bad. You're not terrible, but you're terrible at jumping. I'm guessing.
Well, I put myself as -1 for jumping, so
You're slightly worse at jumping than anything else. Okay, that's fine. We'll just keep in mind that jumping is different to acrobatics somehow in this world. Okay. Next we have Luna. What are your skills going to be?
What skill have I not written down of Liam's? I've got jumping, the impersonation one, and the other one.
Jumping.
Fist fighting was the last
Fist
one.
fighting, that's the one. Thank you. Sorry. I was confused for a second.
Oh yeah, and cooking burgers.
Yeah, cooking of burgers only.
Oh yeah, I've got those.
The most
ones.
important one.
Yeah. That was my job at Burger King before the war.
Yeah.
Oh, it was 100-year war.
No, they had to keep the home fires burning or the home oils frying. Yeah, so.
Because I was born into the Burger King gang, though, I wasn't ever taught anything else but flipping burgers.
You weren't
That's
even
all I
allowed
know.
to use the fryer.
No, I don't know
Wow.
chips. God, if I could have got a chip job.
The mystery of chips.
Only the royalty get chip jobs. So yeah, burgers it is.
Okay. So Luna, what skills are you having?
Okay, the one that Ethel's really good at is she is very good at I'm trying to think like what the D&D equivalent would be like. The good see, this is why it's a game, because like, I'm shit at it in real life. You know, like perceiving the like emotions of a social situation and being good at the what's the word?
I mean, the skill from D&D is insight.
Yeah,
Like-
that's the kind of thing I'm thinking of. But it's like it's more than just reading the situation. It's like her
Social
skill is
awareness?
being good in those situations as well.
Okay. Social diplomacy.
Yeah, I guess
That's a really
it.
bad way of putting it, but I know what you mean. Okay.
The other thing she's not as good at but still good at is because this is gothic and a rom-com is melodrama,
Okay.
being melodramatic.
Okay. Could you just give me an example of that, just because I want to be perfectly clear on what we mean by the word, because I'm not overly familiar with it.
Being like very very dramatic, very oh god, what's a good example of a melodrama? Like Agatha Christie, they can be quite melodramatic.
I'm not overly familiar with Agatha Christie.
Oh god, Shakespeare, like Ophelia is quite melodramatic, you might argue.
Okay, cool. Yeah, gotcha.
Think of like, or like
A big old swoony faint.
yeah, like they are in gothic novels as well, like quite.
Okay, kind of like not Heathcliff. What do I mean? Kathy.
Kathy,
Yeah,
Kathy.
cool.
the window. Yeah.
Gotcha.
She's not the worst. She's not good at keeping secrets.
Keeping secrets. Okay.
And she's terrible at lying.
Ooh,
Okay.
interesting.
What was the first one you said? Sorry, I didn't write it down.
Oh, social diplomacy is because I couldn't
So-
think of the word.
That's cool.
Okay. Lovely. Now I get to add 4 of these of my own. Okay, so right, so we're doing rom-com, so I'm going for dramatic contrivance as my first skill. So, for example, when it turns out that something has just so happened to happen, you meet someone and oh my god, they happen to be friends with this person you were with at school. Just dramatic contrivance for that kind of sake. Okay. Now, we've been through the Burger Wars, so some kind of... what do you call it? Some kind of food-based weaponry. Weaponized food, we'll call it. Now, okay, so we also need rollerblading. And the last skill we've got is trying to feel love.
Oh.
Oh, no, that should have been one I was terrible at.
So if I'm correct, obviously your 4 stats that you developed yourself, you can put in +2 and -2, etc. But everything else is set to 0.
Pretty much, yeah. But you can only roll for these stats, so no matter what you try and do, we've got to try and fit it into one of these.
Oh, good
So
lord.
lucky us.
I'm so sorry.
That's quite
Oh,
all
right.
right. This is going to be entertaining.
So
What we need to work out is what the hell you're going to try and do. You need to come up with a goal for your game. Before I briefly set the scene. Any ideas?
Anything I can think of is trying to destroy the Ronnies. That's it.
Okay. I mean, that's fine with me if that's what you want to do.
Yeah.
I like Retro's one. Trying to find a location of
Sesame Street.
Sesame Street.
Well, that should be really
Like, it's not-
easy if it's a skill.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, we've got Sesame sensitivity, so it's
Yeah.
fine.
We do, yeah. Also, I'm pretty sure it's in Queens and New York, but never mind.
We can get there.
Yeah. Maybe even find the true meaning of love along the way.
Very good. Okay, so we're happy with trying to destroy the burger, the McDonald's. Okay. Very well. It's beginning to snow in New York City, or at least what remains of New York City. You find yourself shivering, awaking in an alley from what we would traditionally call a long rest, unfurling your blankets from around you and putting them away, squaring into your packs. You look about and you see some strange faces, and then it comes back to you. No, these are your traveling companions. You are, of course, an elite crack squad being sent.
Wait, well, when did the drugs come into it?
No,
I don't understand what a crack squad is.
it means someone who's very proficient / efficient at doing something.
Oh, how did I get here?
Sheer optimism.
Oh, that's a good point.
Yeah, your can-do attitude has won out the day.
Oh, for fuck's sake, am I Judy Hopps from Zootopia?
Entirely
Little
possibly.
Fucking rabbit. Sorry, I don't inherently hate Judy Hopps from Zootopia. What I do hate is that I've seen the same like half hour of Zootopia every time it's been wet break at work.
Oh no.
Sorry, I'm just
I
rambling.
do
I'm
apologise.
wondering where you work now. Why is Utopia on loop at your work?
I work at a primary school, so when they're
Oh.
on wet break, they just like
Okay.
put the same bit of Zootopia on.
That makes sense.
The snow begins to settle on the floor around you, and you quickly kind of brush it off your clothes. The remains of the buildings in the bombed out place that you have taken shelter in crumbles seemingly before your very eyes, and you know that this is about as safe as you can be in this cheerful rom-com of a gothic apocalypse.
It's like a pop song playing in the background because it's a rom-com.
Oh yeah.
Like musical montage.
It's the kids' music that Amy Lee from Evanescence did after she left Evanescence.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Like that one about the bird is really nice. I like the bird.
I didn't know
Perfect.
she did kids' music.
Yeah, she had a side hustle doing kids' music, and apparently it was quite popular. Like, it's
Do you know one
really
of them?
cheerful.
No idea.
Do you know any of them, Kirby?
No. I
No.
just used to like Evanescence, so I know. that
I
she
only
did
know the
that.
one Evanescence song,
Maybe
which everyone knows. Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah, cool.
Classic.
Yep. Now you kind of like you look around you. You're in as I say the kind of the almost the remains of an alley. The buildings on either side have crumbled, so you're kind of surrounded by brick and mortar and old rubbish cans, trash cans that used to contain rubbish that have now been severely gone through by every form of raccoon, cat, rat, any other kind of small creature that is likely to go through a trash can. However, thankfully, these creatures moved on into the countryside years ago into less populated areas where they could survive and live uninterrupted by the constant burger wars that are taking place. Of course, the burger wars are now over. 5 years ago, they came to a halt when King McDonald crushed the Burger King in one of his own patty makers.
Oh,
Oh my
Nice.
god.
did he serve it afterwards?
I will leave that to you to decide. Is that what would a goth do?
Don't know.
I
Would
feel
they,
like
they'd imply that it maybe happened.
Yeah,
but
I
they
think
wouldn't
that's
say
exactly-
it outright.
Yes. In the end, his last thing was to die for or something.
What would a goth do? Goths don't eat people, Kirby.
I know, I'm well aware. That's why I wasn't saying it. I had to ask for advice. So, you look up and you see the kind of like makeshift tannoys that have been strung across a couple of the buildings. And you hear across the tannoy the early morning announcement that you've since come to regularly, you've become accustomed to. The voice of the king himself, King MacDonald, goes, "Ho ho ho! Radical morning to you, dudes and dudettes. It's me, the king, King MacDonald. Just as a quick reminder, today is Christmas, and I hope you have a happening time. But we're gonna kill you all if you're not part of the McDonald's gang. Peace out, dudes." And you can't hear it, but you can like mentally see him making the peace sign before the static of the radio crackles over. And you recall why you first infiltrated this city. You motley adventurers, you are here to kill who is now the king, King MacDonald, leader of the McDonald's gang.
I love that just happened. I also love the chat.
Does someone want to clip it? Just
That was so funny. I love that Moogle Mew said, "What up, fellow kids?" Just like,
that is the vibe I get from
Oh, yeah.
King
Yeah.
McDonald's.
Yeah.
Oh god, yeah.
You would know that he's actually King Ronald the Third. The Ronald has been succeeded several times since the start of the Burger War.
I reckon
is-
he's still alive.
Was
though. I
his
reckon in the-
predecessor shoved in like a deep fat fryer?
No, inherited naturally, but of course, the Burger Wars being what they are, was very vicious, and was killed by a seeded bun to the face.
Maybe he had
Oh.
a sesame allergy as well.
Yeah, his sesame sensitivity was.
Yeah, -2 obviously for him.
So, what is everyone? What are we doing? Tell me your course of action. How are you going to dethrone the Burger King? And by that I mean McDonald's.
Guys, I'm fed up of hearing that announcement every morning. We need to do something about this. We need to get rid of him.
Yeah, I hate that guy. He's just so not bodacious.
He thinks he's the bee's knees in a bag of chips. But
Verily.
he's a villain and a cad. I have a Shakespeare insult generator right in front of me, thank fuck.
Oh my
Sorry.
god! What?
Yes. Shockingly, that did not inform my bizarre choice of setting building, but thank fuck that I've just remembered I have it, because I have many things that I could call my McDonald King now. An incontinent pigeon-livered malignancy.
Gore-vesseled codpiece.
That sounds like an accessory. I can't think of the word, like related to vajazzle. I've dropped my pen.
I don't think anyone was expecting that. So, you were, of course, all sent here by the... In fact, you tell me, who you sent here by? Perhaps remnants of the Burger King? The army
That's a good question.
The army that
is a
fell...
good question. As was brought up earlier, the Pizza Hut resistance, underground resistance. I'm still. That's the sign. You know it, Kirby.
Yes. Oh my god, he knows.
And we have to succeed because, as we all know, Pizza Hut deliver.
And
They
we
do.
intend to.
You can have a +1, Luna. That was too good.
Is that the tally mark plus ones?
Just like a next time you roll, you can pick a +1 to add it to.
Yeah. I forgot that we need to be doing 90 slang. It was so much fun listening to Kirby do it. I forgot that I actually need to be doing it myself as well. Or any kind of slang.
Totes.
Yeah. Totes, as if. Booyah! Scrub. That really hurts.
Please tell me
Haven't
that
done
other people used to do that and that wasn't a High Wycombe thing.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
I never could do that.
Okay,
but
thank
I
God.
watched
Bang your
Strange
two
Boys
fingers
at
together.
school doing it.
Oh man, we were so cool.
I think I'll give myself repetitive strain if I try. If that's all
Yeah,
right.
please take care of yourself.
Thank you.
So yeah,
So, you were sent here
Totally.
by the Pizza Hut resistance.
yep,
To eliminate
underground
the king.
resistance. Yeah, there's not a lot of them left.
Now, of course, you know that the king is holed up in his fortress restaurant, which is in, I'm going to say Times Square because it's the only place I can think of. Actually, no, it'll be somewhere on Central Park because I can visualize that vaguely as well. So you know that the king is holed up somewhere in his restaurant fortress in Central Park. And it's your mission to find your way in and shuffle him loose of his mortal patty.
Let's do it.
How are you going to proceed?
Sammy, Luna, got any ideas? Any radical ideas? Trying to fit in a word.
You're going to try and talk your way in? Are you going to go in guns blazing?
Okay.
Are you...
Right. Take a chill pill, guys. Another one on my list is called "Gag Me with a Spoon," which I can't remember that.
Oh,
Being a
I
slang
love
word.
I
that
know
one.
that
yeah,
one.
Yeah. Like, oh my god.
Gag me with a spoon.
Gag me with a spoon.
Never heard "gag me with a spoon."
Neither
It's
have I.
I think it's an American one. Has anyone ever seen the advert for Gale Force
Yeah, it's very
5?
Valley Girl.
No.
I
Okay,
don't think so.
I might have to share that with the group afterwards.
Okay.
Anyway,
I've got a bitching idea. I used to work for Burger King, before it all went to hell, before it all went gnarly. And I think I can sneak in there. I think I can totally psych them out with my skills. I think I can trick them into... I could be a wannabe chef with McDonald's, get in there and work my way to the king and slit his throat with a burger flipping spatula. Psych!
Oh no, does that mean that you're not going to do it if you said psych?
Oh. Yeah, it does.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure like makes it sound like you're planning to double cross us.
Look,
and...
okay, forget that. We'll just stay here and veg out. I'm literally looking at this list. This is the worst list I've ever seen in my life, by the way.
I feel like I'm learning that I use a lot of 90s slang that I didn't know I used.
yeah.
I grew up in the 90s, but I have no memory of these 90s slang. Or I remember it saying dark a lot. Like, that's dark, man.
Oh,
Wicked. Wicked was one.
I still say
Sick.
wicked now.
Like psych out, I say that quite a lot.
I say
I
rad
never
a
use these
lot.
words at
Minging.
all.
That was the other one I remember.
Minging.
It's minging.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's minging. I feel like these are American 90s slang words. I'm loading up a new list. Buff, you used to use buff a lot.
Buff. Yeah, well buff.
Yep.
So,
Anyway.
I feel
Sorry.
like the slang might be slightly distracting you from the lack of a plan.
Yeah. I just told you my totally rad plan. Brilliant. Sneak in there as an employee of the McDonald's gang and slit the guy's throat with a burger spatula. Beautiful. Flawless. Can't go wrong. It's totally dope plan. And hella cool.
Oh.
In fact, lit, you might even say.
I might
Faux
go
show.
so far as to say tubular.
Spatula's on fleek.
Yeah.
I don't know. What does that mean?
Have any of you...
I thought that was to do with your eyeliner.
Yeah, I was going to say, I thought
When
Liam
it
has
goes like when
nice
it goes when
eyebrows
it's a really
or
good
something.
like cat eyes, you know.
But
You do
yeah,
notice
but then
that
it would
Rad
be like
McMahon
a
does
cat
have
eye.
indeed fantastic eyeliner on.
Oh yeah, verily tis.
Oh, we've been raided by someone, by the
Super.
way.
Oh, hello, Raiders.
Oh,
Hello.
Hey, Tuna. Thank you very much for the raid.
Eat my shorts, tuna.
Hello.
You
Yeah.
say tuna? Or...
Yeah,
Luna?
her
Luna
nickname is...
Bandwell.
Yeah, we have two Lunas. One of them is on the stream
Okay.
with us. So that's
I
Tuna.
know that, yes. Okay.
So, just as a quick aside, we are
Chill
playing
pill.
You Awaken in a Strange Place, where we are doing a post-apocalyptic gothic rom-com type of adventure. The most common travel method is rollerblades. People use a mix of slang from throughout the ages. McDonald's is a vicious gang, and the group here are here to kill the king, aka Ronald McDonald the Third. And also vehicles are powered by love. So,
Do we have rollerblades?
obviously.
So we've all got rollerblades.
We'll rollerblade then.
I tell you what,
Oh,
I've got sick blades, dude.
everyone roll me
Totally.
2d6.
Oh damn.
Are we gonna have that many number of rollerblades?
No.
11.
Okay.
Yeah, I got 11
that's
as well.
Big
8
whoop.
from me. Just a number 8.
That's fine. So Rad McLad and Ethel, you actually have spare parts for your rollerblades. Ericsson Grimace McNugget.
You can just call me Erickson for short.
Very well.
Ericsson McNugget,
Yes.
you are totally descendants of the McDonald's line. Are you not?
I am indeed a member of a prominent McDonald land family, as you can probably guess from my name. Not exactly on speaking terms with Mom and Dad, but not everyone at the McDonald's Gang Corporation might know that.
We can use
So
this.
I may be able to get us into some places that other people might not. If you catch my wave, my dude.
Wastoid.
Splendiferous. Groovy shit.
Yep.
Excellent. Well, that just
Oh,
means
we have the
yeah.
plan is formulating.
Indeed.
Cool.
Ethel, how do you think you might be either gaining access with the other two, or have you got your own plan?
Oh, I'll follow along because I'm ceaselessly optimistic, and it will be fine.
It will all be fine.
It'll be fine. It'll be, oh fuck, I can't think of any slang terms. Brain is empty. Only jingle bells.
Merry Christmas, everyone.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Jubilant.
God bless us, everyone.
Oh my god. Have I ever said that I don't understand why specifically the frog version of Tiny Tim in the Muppets Christmas Carol drives me fucking insane?
Same. He's a
That
bit...
every other incarnation of Tiny Tim is fine, but the frog version drives me mad. And I don't know. I love frogs. Like, I love frogs, but the frog version of Tiny Tim,
Yeah, I know. Oh.
it drives me mad.
Yep.
I'm sorry, Sammy. I'm so
How,
sorry.
how am I supposed to work with this team now?
I'm
I'm as
impartial.
a
I
frog
still-
adjacent content creator and a Muppet lover, I am feeling things I should not voice.
I mean, I still
in a public
like
forum.
cried at a Muppets Christmas Carol this year, or
And
last
quite
year.
right too.
But like, I still felt the feels that you're supposed to feel. But I don't know. The frog was just driving me up the wall. Do you know what it is? It's when they do that little scat bit when they're walking down the road.
That bit
Heck, you
freaks
say.
me out. I don't know why. That bit really freaked me out. I think it's because I don't think I've ever seen Kermit walk before. And I really hated that bit in the film.
Yeah.
I only watched it last year for the first time, by the way. I was very late to the party.
And they're like, oh, he went to church and he was, and everyone thought it was great because I know that's like literally what Charles Dickens wrote. So this is really on Charles Dickens. But I don't know, somehow I can't suspend my disbelief enough that this little frog is in church reminding the other churchgoers about Jesus who healed the sick. For whatever reason, I can't suspend my disbelief in that moment. I'm sorry, I don't know why I'm on this rant now.
So, as a united team who definitely don't hate each other now that
I'm sorry, Sammy.
frog informations
It's
have been shared.
fine.
You know what? I really love frogs. Like, so I really, really like frogs. But I don't know what it is. Frog Tiny Tim. He's fine in every other setting, even in the cast commentary, where where they're like talking about not the cast commentary, but there's like interviews with the Muppets themselves, and they're like talking about their favorite bit, and he's like, my favorite bit is where Tiny Tim, who did not die, and he like mimics what Gonzo does, and like he's fine in that moment, but as Tiny Tim, I
I feel like we're getting slightly off topic.
This is very important.
This is in Worlds. This is in game.
This is okay. This is happening in game. Very well.
We've just found the VHS for the Muppets Christmas Carol.
Yeah,
We've all
some
just watched
historians say
and,
that this contributed to the Burger Wars.
Yeah.
It's
What's all the more impressive is that it's been taped off the TV, so it's actually just, it's got a little bit of sellotape over the back.
Yeah.
And it's written on there in pen.
Got some ad breaks in there as well.
Yeah.
The GI Joe
got ad
action
breaks.
man.
And various
somehow
fast
watching
food
this?
outlets.
Yeah.
Yeah. You've broken
I
into
recently
an old
watched the Muppet
Dixon's or something.
special with all of the old adverts,
Mhm.
and it was amazing.
A lot of fast foods.
Yeah, there'll be adverts for like fast food chains that haven't existed for 100 years, and we're like, whoa,
The McDonald's looked so friendly back then.
Yeah, it's
So
like they
friendly.
really, I think the thing is for me is that they've just forgotten the true meaning of "I'm loving it."
It really was a more radical time.
Yeah.
Truly, verily, 'twas.
Hey, nonny nonny. Anyway, shall we say that you make your way towards Central Park?
Can we please?
Yeah,
we
sorry,
please-
this was canonical. This was this was the discussion on the way.
This is the conversation that we were
Yeah.
having as we were blading towards the
Yeah.
park down. Oh God, what's the name of that street? I don't know. Let's call it Broadway.
Sure.
I think Broadway does kind of run from like Times
It-
Square direction up to Central Park-ish.
It does. It's a long old street. It does.
Mhm.
It does kind of run sort of in the direction of
Diagonally
Central
right.
Park, and then kind of parallel to it going northwards.
Okay. Yeah. So you start blading your way towards Central Park. Now, of course, as is the apocalyptic way, the pavement is cracked, the cement is cracked. There's grass and trees growing through everything. You see the occasional giraffe walking through because apparently The Last of Us just came out.
Who's
There
Gerard?
was a zoo in Central Park.
There was a zoo in Central Park.
Who's Gerard?
Giraffe.
Oh,
As in,
Oh, yeah.
Gerard.
You see.
This has got to be
Hi.
The Last of Us.
No, it's
like
in.
the
It's
funny
in.
spotty horses with the long old necks.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know what a
You know.
giraffe is. I really thought
All
Kirby
right.
said the occasional Gerard. I was like, oh, Gerard.
Oh, no.
I thought you were doing like a reference to the Subway thing. Wasn't he called Gerard? The guy who like lost loads of weight
Oh,
for Subway.
Jared.
Yeah, but I
Jared.
think he had some kind
He
of
was
problem.
a bad man.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
I know
think
him.
he did
Yeah,
some
but I
stuff.
thought that's what you were referring to. I was like, it's really
No, I was
obscure,
not.
but no, a giraffe because of The Last of Us.
Because
Cool.
of the last. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
And yeah, the it's a very haunting atmosphere. It's kind of gives you the vibes of being alone on the moors. Everyone has wheels for their rollerblades, and Rad McLeod and Ethel, you have wheels and kind of like maintenance bits to spare. Ericsson, you are missing a single wheel on one of your inline skates, and you have no more repair materials because you had a rough journey over there. You took a beating and took a tumble a couple of times, so you've only
gnarly.
got no. Gnarly's good.
Is it?
No.
Gnarly's bad, isn't it?
Yeah,
Wait,
he's
no. What's the
bad.
word I was looking for?
I thought Gnarly
I
was
think
like
gnarly can go either way.
oh
If you like fall over and,
Like
and
context.
rip your leg open,
Yeah.
someone go, that's gnarly.
Yeah.
But if you like do
It-
a rad jump off and do a kick flip and something, then people go,
I-
yeah, that's gnarly.
Yeah, I think it's in the same way that sick can go both ways. Like, man, that's sick.
Yeah.
Or woo, dude, that's sick. You know.
Oh, good to know. Okay, thank you. I stand corrected. But yeah,
You're sitting down.
Luna,
I'm sorry.
Luna. I'm not angry. I'm just disappointed.
Oh no. That's
I like that. I
Oh
like.
no.
I'm sorry. I'm changing the subject again, but I really like your waistcoat. I'm completely sober as well. I feel I should point out. This is
Thank you.
just what I'm like. I'm
Yeah.
sorry.
Yeah,
I'm sorry if this is.
This is tea.
If
by the
this
way.
is your first experience of me, I apologize. This is just who I am as a person. I
No stories.
I don't
we love
intend to
you.
change. But
No, we love you as you are, Luna.
Me too.
So, can I get a rollerblading check from everyone?
Hell yeah.
8.
Oh.
Okay.
6.
5.
Ooh.
5.
Adios, amoebas.
Oh.
That's-
Oh, that's harsh, man.
So Ethel, sorry, what was that? 6?
Yeah,
Sorry.
yeah.
Okay, so 2 fails, no success.
Oh,
mixed
no.
success. So Ericsson, unfortunately, one of your remaining wheels just seems to like bust out of the casing because that's a thing they can do. Like that.
Troublesome.
And you go flying. You knock into Ethel, taking out one of your legs goes off and just like smashes into a random bit of concrete, and you kind of go for a tumble. Rad McClad, you do a sick jump over the top, but also kind of like come down slightly rough, and like it's at this point.
Oh,
Go on.
did I do a jump?
Sure.
Okay, do I need to roll for that? Or we
No,
go
I was
with
going
my
to say we're
right?
calling that part of your rollerblades. It's a partial
Okay,
success.
oh, that's fine then. Yeah, if it's just rollerblading, that's fine. Cool. It was an 8 then, so I'm good.
Okay, so you do take a tumble as well, but you're kind of like slightly more balanced, and you kind of just end up with a slightly scraped knee.
And that was bodacious.
But yeah, I look up from the fall and go, that was legitness.
Okay, but it's at this point that you hear a sound from one of the many avenues that joins onto the road that you're on, and you realise that you might not be safe.
Everyone, hide! It's the Ronnies are coming. The Ronnies are coming. Hang on. Find a word. Butter. That's apparently butter. It means particularly uncool. The Ronnies are coming. Hide, everyone. They'll get you. They'll take you.
Oh, weak. Sorry, I've just seen that Moogle in chat says, I see the mug. Sammy is a double agent for Tim Hortons.
Hell yes.
Tim Hortons,
That's-
yeah.
I'm literally drinking out of McDonald's cup, so I'm with them from the start.
I really want chicken nuggets so bad.
Oh, no.
They're really tasty.
Chicken
Okay.
nuggets.
So, what are you doing to try and either, like, are you going to try and hide? Are you going to try and get away? What do you want to do? Are you going to fight these people? You hear the sounds of something approaching. You assume it is people.
I mean, we're where are we at the moment? Sorry, we're just down a street, aren't we?
You're on
Broad
quite a
Street.
wide road.
Okay.
A couple of roads are feeding onto it that are slightly more narrow.
Cool.
And you're
I would like to attempt to jump up at one of the traditional New York fire escape staircases on the side of the building and hide, because people don't look up.
Okay, sure.
Ooh, that's a good idea. Yeah,
yeah, make
I'd
me
like
a-
to do a sick flip up to one of those as well.
Okay, so Rad McClad, make me a jumping check. Ericsson, are you trying to go more for athletics here?
Yeah, I'm doing an acrobatics.
Yeah.
Acrobatics, that's the one. Sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah. In which case, please
Okay.
roll for it.
All
Ethel,
right.
what will you?
I-
Be embarrassing.
I
if roll
am-
badly.
I am neither acrobatic or jumpy, but can you hide in a melodramatic fashion behind something that's perhaps big enough to hide behind?
Tell me how it's melodramatic, and I'll say yes.
Because what you do is you see them come in and you do a really animated gasp, and then you dash behind this thing and then hide.
Sure. Why not? Go for it. Okay, Rad, what do we get?
2.
2. Okay.
Oh,
That's a big old
wonderful.
failure.
With my
Oh,
plus one,
dear.
I got 5.
Whoa. Oh, you don't have to add the +1 unless you want to.
Oh, but it's the plus one
Oh, sorry.
for
Gotcha.
being melodramatic.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
I was a complete freakazoid and tried jumping before taking off my roller skates.
Okay.
Oh, dear.
To be fair, normally that works. You're used to jumping with your roller skates on, but sadly this time it was not to be.
Oh no.
Eric,
So Erickson rolled a dirty 12.
nice.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
So
You actually push off the back of Rad McLeod and kind of like do a sick flip round some bars, and then do that thing where where you have two bars and you just flick your legs up to the side and then down. You find yourself on a fire escape, nice and out the way. However, Rad McLeod, you have made a huge noise because when you jumped, you caught the ladder and swung forward and then landed in a dumpster, because of course you did, which made a very loud, hollow thudding sound, and you hear the sound of, for some reason, very English McDonald's saying, "Oi, I think I hear a little sound of someone doing something down there. I'm going to go investigate."
I love these Mackie D's people.
Oh,
I
down
mean,
the
I
old
don't.
apple and pears, isn't it?
I hate them, but
Go on, do some Cockney rhyming slang.
All right,
Do an apple and pear in there.
apple and pear. I ain't got my dog and bone on me. The only one I can remember. And then you hear the other one go, "Oh, you're having a Steffi Graf." Dated reference. Okay.
perfect.
Yeah, so you hear the sound of these people approaching. Ethel, you shriek rather loudly and hide behind something. Possibly the dumpster that Rad McLeod has just found himself in. You get the sense that you might not be secure.
Okay.
No, guys, and I didn't just say stiffy.
I like how you read that comment. You haven't read many comments in the chat.
No,
You
I
wanted
just
to read
I
that
thought the
one
word
out.
stiffy and I was
Point
like,
of
what?
clarification.
You know, when just something catches your eye and you're like, hang on, I need to acknowledge this. It sounded like it. I did not say stiffy. Right. So,
I understood the reference.
yes, right. I've just worked out what it is. Steffi Graf. Like, as in the tennis player.
Yeah.
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 Okay.
Anyway,
Anyway,
go on.
you're possibly in a worse predicament than you were before. You hear some Cockney McDonalds heading down the road towards you. What are you going to do?
Well, we're still hidden at the moment. They haven't seen us yet.
Have they seen us?
They've heard a noise.
They've heard a loud crash.
Are they?
And a shriek.
Are they moving to investigate the noise yet, or are they sort of doing their own thing?
They indicated in loud stage whispers that they were indeed coming to your location.
Okay.
Heck.
Well, you're hidden up top, aren't you, Erickson? So you're fine.
Yep.
You're nice and safe right now. But me and Ethel and I, we are trapped.
Might be in a bit of a crisp
Well,
slice
I'm-
of pickle.
I'm going to try and fit in with the McDonald's gang and see if I can trick them into thinking I'm one of them. So I do have a stat for this, obviously.
Mm-hmm. Please roll for impersonate to McDonald's.
Okay. I have got 11.
Ooh,
So-
very nice.
Well done.
Yep. All right. And I stand up out of the container, the dumpster. I'm like, oi, lads, how you doing? I haven't seen you in Monkey's Uncle. Oh, it's good to see ya. Don't have a cow, but I just fell over in here and I'm completely by myself, but everything's fine. I'm looking forward to hanging out with you and the lads back at the Central Park McDonald's Kingdom.
You see what they just emerge on They are wearing, of course, the familiar, slightly yellow
sorry.
attire.
Yeah, sorry about the mess. You see, I accidentally spilt something on it, so I had to change into my default clothes, my out-of-hours clothes. But I can't wait to get the old costume back on, the old Bella the Bull costume. You know what I'm saying? Good day. I mean, I rolled 11, so this has got to work, right?
Oh yeah. We walk down the corridor and go, oh, now, what's all this then? Where's your glad rags? And then you come out with that absolutely baller exploration.
Yeah.
And, yeah, well, that all seems to check out. How about we give you a little walk back to the old Central Park, eh?
Yeah, I mean, we
Safety
got
in
roller
numbers, innit?
skates.
Got, you know, got some of them
just start
Burger King
walking.
wankers hanging about. Ah!
Yeah, bunch of wank stains.
Yeah.
Big Whopper, more like big fuck off.
Oh!
Lads.
Lads, innit? Here, do you want a brew? We kind of like just hand you a can of Stella.
Cheers.
Isn't that a tea?
A tea?
The brew. Isn't that a tea?
No, it's a bit of special brew. Lovely.
You actually
It's
said
just
that.
that's what we have.
I mean, I am
Oh,
very
yeah.
bad at lying.
Hang on. Yeah, you're meant to be hidden. I'm trying to be protecting you
Oh
right
yeah,
now.
yeah. Sorry.
Oh,
Oh.
don't worry. It's just the dumpster talks. You know what it's like in the apocalypse. Everything's a bit wacky doodle.
Oh, I ain't seen a talk. I was about to go into the crows from Dumbo then, and I realised how inappropriate that was. Yeah, I mean, I ain't seen a talking dumpster before. Oh, great talking dumpster! Tell me my future.
It's
Wicked.
gonna be lit. As long as you stop fronting and do good things.
Okay. What would you call this? Would you call this lying? Would you call
Is
this
this
Social diplomacy.
this is social diplomacy.
social diplomacy? Very well. Okay. Yes.
I
please roll for
am
social
aware how
diplomacy.
fortune telling works. You say something so vague that it can be applicable to anything, which arguably is social diplomacy.
I accept your argument.
Yes.
Please roll.
I'll roll terribly again, I imagine. Oh wow, I got 2 1s.
Oh,
Yeah, so that in total is 4.
Oh.
Yeah. Hang
These
on.
dice.
Wait
not
a
my
minute, dumpsters don't talk even in the Gothic apocalypse. What the bloody hell's this then? And he kind of like goes and stands slightly to the left and looks around the side of the dumpster, through which you're not very convincingly hide around. And goes, "Hang on, hang about. Who's all this then?"
Hello.
Stop.
It is I, the dumpster.
I'll be honest. You don't look like a dumpster. You look like a perfectly non-dumpster-like person. So.
That's very kind. I was just
Aw.
pulling your leg and having some japes. Great fun.
Radical. So you here with this with our lot as well? I don't.
Yeah, I am new to the McDonald's fam.
I see. I thought I hadn't seen you before. Tubular. All right. Well, go on then. Best give.
I want to know the tea on the McDonald's stuff. And fuck, why did I choose this stupid thing? I don't know any slang.
Neither do I. I keep coming back to 90s surfer like slang, which is the only thing I know because it's the stuff I take the piss out of.
Listen, you could just make shit up and say that it's from like, oh, it's from the 50s. I wouldn't know.
Trying to think. Yeah, no, I can't even think of anything from Greece. Oh, jeez. No, that's just John Travolta.
What's that?
That was barely
Oh,
John
jeez.
Travolta, but it was John Travolta. Oh, yeah, that's a good point. I do already say Jiminy Cricket.
That was beautiful.
Oh,
Absolutely
jeez.
beautiful.
Oh, someone hovered. Oh, my God.
What's that bit? I don't know.
Oh my god, it's bang on. It's like he's in the room.
Okay. So. Yeah. Well, we better all walk back to the old Donnelly hideout, you know, as a group, because you know, I can't see your uniforms on about your person. You must have left him somewhere else or something. I'm totally convinced by this situation.
I'm very forgetful. Because
Mine was trashed, mate. Trashed.
Yeah, it's all right. We're all hangover here, ain't we? Don't tell the boss and that. Yeah.
Exactly. Let's go. Hang on. Let's bounce.
Sweet.
yeah,
He gives you a little paper hat. It's like, here you go. You can put this on. In the meantime, here you go. I don't want to call you darling, but the accent kind of demands it. Do apologise. I don't mean to be misogynistic about this. Here you are.
it's
darling.
all cool and fine and
Sweet. You're radical.
sorry, our doorbell just rang and now I'm like
What's the
confused.
doorbell?
From the before times, from the long, long ago.
When people had doors.
Instead of just curtains.
Yeah.
Oh dear.
Right, so we're all heading
Well-
off to Central Park McDonald's. So the question is, I suppose, what's Ericsson doing?
Well, yeah, I'm aware of the fact that I'm still up on the fire escape, and my two friends have managed to infiltrate the McDonald's gang. So
It's
so
easy.
I'm-
You should have
I'm-
stayed with us. It would have been really easy to get in. Sorry, yes.
shit. Had I only thought of that, but I suppose. All right, I'm gonna attempt to use my possible credentials as a McNugget, and sort of, and sort of, make flip my way down from the fire escape and be like, excuse me, would you happen to be my
What a bloody hell's this then?
Would you happen to be my security detail? Only I'm supposed to be having a very important meeting over at McDonald's HQ, and my security detail doesn't seem to have arrived.
Nah, blood, ain't us in it.
Oh well, I'm wondering if you happen to be heading in that direction. I feel like for my security as a McNugget, I would be grateful for an escort.
I was going to ask who the F are you, but yeah. You say you're in a McNugget. Roll for...
Right. God.
I was going to say impersonate McDonald's, but you're not really impersonating. Have you got something in mind for this? Social diplomacy, maybe?
Yeah, I can roll. Yeah, sure. Okay.
Or impersonate McDonald's if you want to.
Okay. Well, that's a 7.
7. Okay, so...
Hmm.
You can see that there's the kind of like a look on his face of like slight disbelief, but he's going along with like better not to offend the possible McNugget, because you never know. Like a McNugget offended, you know what they say about when you offend a McNugget, you die and get turned into McNuggets. It's bad.
Oh. So that's how McNuggets are made.
Well, they imply that they'll turn you into McNuggets in a very gothic way.
No, you actually turn you into chicken selects.
Ooh.
Slightly
Oh
posher.
no.
Mm.
That crispy, crunchy coating.
I really don't know enough about the subject to be able to pass comment, sadly, but I'll
I
trust...
have perused the menu on Just Eat on many, and I don't feel like making my lunch Monday.
Most excellent.
So it only costs £3.99 to get a thing of chips delivered.
Hmm.
I can't say I haven't done it.
Nice.
Do it way too much. Lads.
Let's.
Yeah. What's your name? What's your name, Gov? I didn't get your name.
Oh, it's Frankie.
Frankie, what's your damage, mate? You know that's a McNugget. You got to be good round there.
That's a McNugget. Is that for real a McNugget?
That's for real.
Like
That
legit?
is- That's legit. Like, bath me out. That is a fat McNugget there, and you need to be pH fat, by the way, and you
Thank
need to
you.
be extra careful around there because you know what they do to, they know what you do to you if you upset a McNugget.
Oh yeah. He kind of like just turns to you, McNugget, goes, yeah, tight, in it, and just goes to like, give you like a little weird handshake of some kind.
Pew pew.
Type thing. Yeah. So that's how it is.
Well,
All right.
well done.
Go on then. Let's go to the old fortress then. Oh, yeah. And he starts heading off down the street, rollerblading away in a casual speed.
Chia. Apparently, it's another one. Chia.
So, you begin making your way towards Central Park. Not entirely sure what that question is.
What
Yeah,
Move Arga one?
yeah.
Are y'all all Draw Fee fans? I don't know what Draw Fee is.
No, I don't know what a
Ah,
draw
not-
fee is.
I know.
Oh, Sammy.
The gentleman who devised this RPG
Oh.
is also a member of the YouTube channel Drawfee.
Okay.
Yeah.
Should have known this, Kirby. You've disappointed all of us today.
I have. I know. I apologise. We're not fans. We just aren't familiar. But yes,
I
we're
am
familiar with the RPG. Yes, lovely to have you. Thank you. Yeah, well done, Sammy. MVP.
Thank you,
Yeah.
Nami.
Yeah, Nami's right, as always.
+1 to whatever role you want.
Hell yeah.
Wow.
Thank you.
Well, I feel like you got to give out these things, don't you?
That's sick.
Wicked.
Totally.
Lit.
So, you make your way to McDonald's headquarters. Frankie's kind of like gabbing, giving it all the way. And you find yourself approaching a large, what seems to be walled off section. The wall seems to have been constructed by mostly broken cars, from what you can see. They've just been piled up, and then there's kind of like been bits of rubbish shoved in the side. And between the kind of like the gap where there is a large gate constructed out of sheet metal that you hear from behind, Frankie shouts out, "Own the gate's in it!" And you hear that, and you see two very large gentlemen who are chained to the gate just start walking apart, and you see the gate open. And Frankie kind of leads you all through. Goes, yeah, all right, yeah. So let's check in, shall we?
Check in before we reckon. Yeah.
Wicked. Yeah, fucking love it, mate.
Hell yeah.
Right, let's blast it. He leads you over to a slightly... I'm going to call it slightly indoors because, obviously, as with all apocalypses, a number of the windows have blown out of various different shop fronts, and it seems like the McDonald's that this has taken over, it's spread slightly on either side, so it's kind of like adopted the shops next to it as well. So he kind of leads you over to what looks like a slightly inside area, where you would presumably check in.
It's, wow, this place is Antsville. I need to get my uniform, but I'm not going to speak to any of you fuckers. I'm going to give you a knuckle sandwich. I'm gonna get my uniform back at the at my place up on the north sector of the plaza.
Oh, you're not coming in then?
What? Yeah, I don't
Yeah.
need to speak to these fucking weasels. I'm a burger chef. I do what I want.
Oh, Burger Chef. No, man, you should have said so before. Yeah, I tell you what, we'll sign you and you can go do whatever fuck you want, yeah?
All right, lads.
All right, McNugget, tight.
Cool.
Lead
Take
you
a
in.
picture. It will last longer.
Yeah, he gives you several obscene hand gestures and leads you to the desk where you, or leads you to the area where you'll walk in, and allows you to proceed on your way, kind of
Cool.
seemingly having done his bit. As you enter this partially enclosed space in an abandoned shop front, you see that there is a man at the far end with kind of like long, glossy black hair. He like this just goes like right down to almost like his waist. And as he turns round, you see for almost a moment, just the camera just slows. Everything slows for a second. And he's a very handsome, gothic-looking man. And he looks up and says, "Oh, I didn't see you come in. I suppose you'd like to be signed in."
I mean, I'm walking off. I'm done, mate. I don't need to sign in. I'm royalty. I'm going back. I'm going up top.
Well, really, this is most unusual. Hey,
Well, I feel like I'm already, I'm well known. Frankie over there, he's a good mate of mine. We've been here for years. Do I really need to sign into a place that I'm already well known at?
roll.
What am I signing in for anyway?
Roll for dramatic contrivance.
Got an 8.
Well, this is most irregular, but as you are signing in with a McNugget, no less, and he seems very flustered and taken aback for a moment. I suppose we can allow this to pass, Mom. And he just gives you a slight bow,
Oh.
a little affectation. You would be so genteel as to put your John Hancock here, and just offers you. It kind of like looks, the menus that you get, the kids menus that have the word searches on the back and things like that. It looks like they just had a pile of those left over, and they've been working their way through them.
Well, I would be I'd be delighted to do so, certainly. So I take one of the. Do they have this little packets of 2 crayons to sign with, or?
Yeah.
You could have...
Does it come with the activity sheet?
He hands you a crayon, and there's just the brief moment where your hands touch, and it's like, I'm sorry, I'm trying to build in the rom-com of this. It's really hard to be rom-com.
You're going to
have to
drop
say I
your
did feel a
papers
little
in front of
bit
each
of
other. Sorry.
I did feel a little bit of a frisson there for a moment, but
Oh,
I take the
apologise,
crayon
I
and
washed
just.
my hands.
Anyways, I take the crayon and just in case words got round that I'm not currently talking to Mama and Papa, the elder McNuggets,
Mhm.
I just sort of in the interest of making my signature as McNuggety as possible, but as Erickson Grimacy plausible deniability as possible, I make it it's as scrawly and unreadable as I can make it. It's very abstract a signature.
Okay, this feels like keeping secrets. Would you like to roll me for keeping secrets?
I can roll for keeping secrets. Okay. I'm nervous, and it has nothing to do with his beautiful, sort of big, kind eyes staring at me. Oh, Biddle boy, that's a 6.
You see him look down and goes, Erickson, what a beautiful name.
Oh, thank you.
I feel like I've heard that name somewhere before. But it eludes me, alas.
Oh. Hopefully good things, I would think.
Oh, I'm sure. Well.
I'm fluttering my eyelashes so hard that the room looks like a strobe light disco to me.
Very good. Okay.
Okay, it hurts. I have to stop. I'm gonna give myself a headache.
That's absolutely fine. Yeah. So, and to you, Mum, would you also care to sign in? Kind of hands you a menu and a pencil.
Oh God, I'm such a bad liar. What can I do? What are they gonna do? What are they gonna do realistically if I just write my name?
Yeah, it's more the purpose for
notorious
visits
is Ethel?
section.
So they have visitor passes, but they're complex.
Yeah, I'm just writing my real name and
Okay, that's fine.
just gonna write vibes, purpose for visit, just vibing. just here.
Okay. Are we going to call this impersonating McDonald's or social diplomacy?
I mean, is it vibing social diplomacy? I feel like it kind
Yeah,
of is.
you tell me. You tell me.
Isn't social diplomacy just being able to read those vibes and vibe with the vibes?
Yeah, absolutely fine.
Right, how badly will these dice roll this time? I don't trust them anymore. One of them has a duck in. I feel so betrayed.
Oh my goodness.
That might be why.
Betrayed by the duck.
I'm pretty sure one of my dice came out of a Christmas cracker.
And I use my +1
That's
because if I
appropriate.
use my +1, it's a 7.
Yeah, of course you can.
Yeah, okay.
Okay. So that is success with the complication, which may or may not at some point combine with with Ericsson's failure at some point. So is it? Ethel, charming. And he kind of hands you both passes for kind of like guest passes essentially that are made and kind of hung round your neck on basically a necklace that has been made out of, you remember the old paper straw things that they used to have? Yeah. Anyway. So yeah, you have some guest passes and says, and may I inquire about your business here today? He's kind of looking at both of you this time. I'm assuming Rad McLeod has fucked off.
I've gone up. Yeah, I just.
Probably.
Yeah.
Oh God. Well, you see, I have a very important meeting with some senior McDonald land staff. It's obviously very confidential material that I'm not at liberty to discuss with other members of staff, but suffice to say, it is double Big Mac level of importance.
He looks slightly taken aback at this. There's like a brief moment of hurt that you haven't shared with him, but
listen.
He totally
I
understands.
would love to. I would really love to.
Oh no,
But
of course.
my hands are tied.
I understand. Please. Yeah, it is not for me to know. It is for me but wonder. Very well. Please proceed inside. Rad McLeod. So you've gone in. Are you looking for anything in particular?
So I would like to think what I actually did is I went in and I jumped up on top of the visitor center so I could overhear this whole conversation going on, see if I can
Sure.
get anything.
Sure, make a jumping roll.
Oh God.
Oh, 10.
10. Excellent. You do, because otherwise you're going to come through the ceiling. I was going to say, just partway through this conversation, just some legs appear.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I intend to stay up there until nighttime when the coast is clear.
Okay. Let's see.
Or come back at least.
Right, it's 2:00 in the afternoon.
Oh,
And
wait.
you see Ericsson and Ethel walk out of the kind of the little hut that they've been in and through into the larger McDonald's compound.
Does the little hut look like a Happy Meal thing on the outside?
A little bit. It's like it looks like it would normally have some kind of like swinging arm to allow cars through if it was anywhere else, but it's just like a little hut type thing.
I love it. That wasn't a McDonald's. I was just saying I generally love that idea. So there's still the guy is still beneath me right now. The long-haired man.
He's within the hut.
Oh,
I mean,
okay.
so it is a hut. Like, are you just trying to avoid?
I want to try and get in there when there's no
Well, you
one
could do
around.
that. Like, yeah, I mean, you're on the roof.
Yeah.
You can walk across and jump down on the other side.
Okay. I would like to use. I'd like to try and get into the hut. I'd like to try and sneak in. So I'm assuming that's acrobatics.
Sure.
If I'm allowed to use that one.
Okay. Just so I know, for what is the purpose that you are trying to sneak into the hut? Is it to do something in the hut, or are you just trying to get in?
I want to have a look around. See who's coming and going. See if I can get rid of Ethel's and Ericsson's details. So
Okay.
you know, I don't want people knowing we're here. We've managed to get in.
All
and I
right,
don't
yeah,
want it
yeah.
getting around that we're here. So
You're right. You're taking this more
my name is
seriously
on
at
the
moment.
list.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
So I want to see if I can get rid of the names. So word doesn't travel that we've got a McNugget in here.
Very well.
I still find it weird that this evil mercenous McDonald's gang, who apparently killed everyone they met or enslaved them, are just like, yeah, have some visitor passes, guys. Welcome to McDonald land.
Well, you are
It's like
traveling
so
with a
chilled.
McNugget.
Okay.
Also, I'm pulling this out of my arse here, so you know.
No, I love it. I absolutely love it. I genuinely,
Wonderful.
so much fun. I've got a completely different image now of the Ronnies.
Yeah.
Compared to when we
you know,
started.
some of them are lovable cockneys, some of them are vicious murderers, and some of them are bureaucrats. So,
Yeah.
But are they all dressed like the clown?
they do all to some degree or other have some element of face makeup on. Some of that lends more towards a gothic aesthetic, so it's like the white face makeup, but with some like, you know, kind of gothic makeup on. Some of them have just got like a bit of white around the face with the big red lips, and then some of them have just gone pure like, you know, whatchamacallit, Heath Ledger's Joker type thing. So it varies.
Communication in this department is clearly not a strong point.
Yeah.
Yeah, no cohesion. That's why it's fine. I should, because I do the eyeballs, the makeup, you know, the one. That's why that's in my head. That's why Ethel's getting by, because the eyeballs.
Ethel is doing fine because of eyeballs. So, Rad McLad, tell me what
Yes.
you'd like to roll.
Well, I'd like to roll a 12, please. That's all right with you.
Are you? What I mean is, you're sneaking
yes,
in.
I know. Yeah, I want to get in there discreetly.
Okay. Well, why don't we call this keeping secrets?
Okay. One moment. Oh dear. 5.
A 5. You walk back through the door, and the man is looking at you and says, "Oh, you've come back then." Did you want your pass?
I thought. Yeah, sorry about before. You know, I was just trying to keep up good appearances in front of the McNuggets. You know, I want them to think I'm a tough boy, and a tank, and but, you know, don't flip your lids, mate.
Oh,
Give me
yes,
a pass.
I quite understand.
Yeah.
Of course. Let me just get you one. And he turns around for a moment away from the desk to reach up for a pass that's on the wall. I will say that you have like one opportunity to get like to do one thing. You can't get rid of both people's names or all of your names. You can do one thing.
Okay. I would like to get rid of. Can I see if there's a map from McDonald Land?
Yeah. I just want to say yes, there is.
Cool. I'm
So,
taking
yes,
the
there
map
is.
from McDonald's Land.
Cool.
That's yeah. I realised this is terrible. I probably could have asked him for this map. He would have given it to me, but
Yeah, it's like on a pile of maps next to the thing.
There's just one of those like spinning displays it on the desk.
Yeah. You take a map.
Brad
and-
McGlad is not the smartest of guys.
Oh, he's trying his best.
In my head, I envisioned like a secret map, you know, that would lead you to all the secret doors in the thing. But I didn't describe that. I decided, is there a map in here? So yeah, I've just grabbed a map, and I can see there's a pirate land, and I can see there's an enchanted kingdom section as well, and a little roller coaster going
and
between
there's the
them.
little section where they've got all the video game machines and all that kind of
Yeah.
stuff. Yeah.
Yeah. Cool.
I
Awesome.
want
Well, I'm
to go
glad
to
I
the
took
Magic Kingdom.
that. Yeah.
Have we got time? Have we got time to go around McDonald's?
Kill
We can have like an
Maybe
80-star montage, if you like, around this theme park.
You know, when we finish doing the murder, I'm sure we can have at least a couple of goes on the roller coaster.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Yeah. Okay. He turns back round, hands you a pass, says, "There you go. Enjoy your stay at McDonald's Land."
And I say, thank you, kind sir, and I leave.
Okay. As you leave, you see him looking thoughtful, as if something is nagging at his memory / soul, or something. There's something, and he's just like thoughtful. Just goes, as you leave.
Has he remembered he's got a wife locked in an attic?
Where did
Because-
that come from?
Because that's what.
That's very
Because
gothic of him.
yeah.
Oh, okay. No, he probably has like maybe a sister who has some kind of undefined sickness that is constantly keeping her ill.
she-
Maybe that's it.
She
But,
goes out in the
That's
rain
very
and she's got to
gothic of
spend a
him.
week in bed. Yeah.
yeah.
Exactly.
Mood.
Yeah.
But yes, you Rad McLeod, you head out and you see heading off into the distance are Ericsson and Ethel, who seem to be making their way towards the Magic Kingdom.
Cool. I just want to, guys, I've got a map. For McDonald's lands.
You just hear two people walk past and go, "Fucking tourists."
Yeah. So, yeah, if we can interpret it, this map, I know it looks like a basic map, but I think it really, like this one at the top here that says boss chamber of this map, boss land.
Do you think that might be...
I think that's where the boss is.
You look on the map. There is a large circle that is conspicuously like empty of anything else. It clearly represents some kind of boss chamber.
Boss. So, yeah, I think we should go. Also, while I was in chatting to long-haired man, I didn't get his name. Long-haired man. He I think he recognised one of you. Do you know who he is? Have you seen him before? Ericsson? No? Okay. Oh, he just
Roll
looked
for
like he was
dramatic
pondering
contrivance.
something.
Ericsson, roll for dramatic contrivance, please.
Okay, I'm on it. I'm thinking really hard, and it's... Oh, wow, that's a 3.
That's a 3. Suddenly, it all comes back to you.
Oh my
That summer
God.
at the lake house.
Oh, wicked.
Wait, he must have been that boy from the other cabin, from the other side of the lake. You communicated, never verbally, but always through signals and leaving messages and notes. It was a magical summer. Somehow,
Letterbox, wasn't
There
it?
was
Time
such a
travel and
connection
a
there.
letterbox. Is that the lake house or is that the notebook? I can't remember.
No, I think the Notebook is something else.
Okay.
Believe it or not, I haven't actually seen very
I
many
haven't seen the
rom-coms.
lake.
Oh, okay.
No.
Neither have I.
Apparently, I've seen all of them. I'm the rom-com expert here, resident.
I think I know the one that you're talking about, which is Keanu Reeves.
I think it's the lake house.
I think
yeah.
so. But yeah,
He-
no,
he-
that's not what I'm referencing. I'm just
Okay,
doing
cool.
generic rom-com reference.
Okay, cool. That's fine then.
Yes, there must have... Somehow, he has managed to find his way back into your life. You never thought it possible. You hope he
I never
hasn't
found out
realised
his
it's
name.
you.
I'm having a lot of emotions right now. It's not the most tubular I've ever felt. But I'm definitely feeling jolly conflicted.
I see. Would you like... I'm not trying to influence you in any way. Would you like to roll for trying to feel love?
I would like to roll
it
for trying to
appropriate?
feel love.
Aw.
Very well.
This is the love we need to power the roller coaster, Sammy. Come on.
Oh,
No love.
I'm gonna cry. It's a 4.
Oh.
You
These
think for a
dice
second you feel
are
some kind of
hurting me.
flicker, but then...
What is it?
No, it must be indigestion.
I think I almost got as far as like.
Wow.
We're not quite there yet.
3 out of 5 stars. Would not recommend.
Oh.
You rate everyone.
I will point out that I work for a market research company, so going to a ratings-based joke is default for me.
Oh, I see.
Very
Probably
well.
a good way though. If you ever split up with like a partner,
No.
gonna...
It's like
Don't, not even down this avenue.
Okay.
Let's not. No. No.
Oh, right.
You realise you must hurry on.
Yeah. Okay, right. Where should we go then, gang? What should we do? We'll go to Boss Chamber, Chatty Kingdom,
My heart says roller coaster, but my head says boss chamber.
Food Hall. I can make us some burgers if you like. We're all hungry.
Is it worth stopping for snacks on the way? I mean, it's been a while since we had anything to eat.
Okay,
It
well,
is 2 p.m.
We didn't. I mean, we did wake up this morning and we didn't mention anything about breakfast. So I
Yeah.
don't know whether any hash browns or pancakes or those sandwiches that they do with like the egg and sausage, but like the buns are
McMuffin.
like pancakes that
Yeah.
have syrup inside them.
Oh, I don't know what that is.
McGriddles, that's it. I don't know if they do them here.
No, I haven't
No.
heard of those.
Oh, might be a Canadian classic.
All I can make is burgers, so if you fancy that, I can do that. Unspecified which burger, it just says burgers.
Unspecified burgers.
Or we could buy some.
It's the McDonald's
Oh,
horse
I don't know,
scandal
maybe-
all over again.
No. You know, actually, there's no currency in this world. We're all part of the McDonald's gang. We're with royalty. We can probably just get what we want from the food hall. And we can have a nice quick montage of us all eating burgers happily together.
Yeah.
Mm.
To an upbeat pop song, as is rom-com tradition. I
Okay.
imagine. I've seen maybe
Oh, yeah.
2 rom-coms.
Yeah, there's a wonderful little montage of you all kind of like going in, queuing up with your trays. Everyone's looking very happy and smiley. You put the thing there, the burgers go on. You get a pile of burgers because of course you do, because that's how films work. So, quick question: is anyone ordering a Happy Meal?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why not?
Okay.
So we can listen to Push It to the Limit or Maniac. if
I'm
you'd
an
like.
optimist, so
Maniac, maniac.
And we could do Stan Bush the Touch. I mean, that's a classic.
What's that one? How does that go?
You got the touch. Da, 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 da. You got the power.
Power!
Okay.
Yeah, it's from Transformers.
That's
Make me-
very yeah.
After
Very
all's been
motivational.
said and done, da, 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 you never run. You're nobody's fool.
I love this is playing and we're literally
Da-da.
just sitting there eating like
Yeah.
burgers and fries.
Yeah. To be fair, it's not actually playing. It's just Rad McLeod singing it.
After failing to jump on the table and just bashing his head.
It's like that moment when you're the only character who thinks you're in a musical.
Yeah.
You're not actually in a
Yeah.
musical. It's like no, Brad, this isn't a musical.
People can
It's a
hear you,
rom-com.
Rad. Sit down.
Yeah, just dial it back a little bit, please.
Cool. Well,
Excellent. That feels like dramatic contrivance, but I won't make you roll for it. Very good. Ethel, you have a Happy Meal toy in some kind of paper sealed pouch. Like, you know how they normally come in like a plastic, see-through plastic? You've got that, except you can't see it through it. So you don't know what's in it.
oh, a blind bag.
I want to open it.
Could be dangerous. This is the most ruthless gang in all of the Wastelands.
This is a Happy Meal. How dangerous could it be?
I don't know. I just feel like it's a trap.
It might
I
be
fe-
Prozac though.
It could be. You're right.
It
Medicine?
could be Prozac. It could be a little like collectible figurine of like one of the Cabbage Patch Kids.
Well, yeah.
As
This
soon
one's
as
a figure
Ethel,
skater, and her name is Jamie.
as soon as Ethel opens this, I
Had the
want to
whole
jump
set.
out of the way.
I can walk over to the other side of the food court.
That's fine. It's fine. I'll happily jump away with my awesome jumping skills.
Okay. So are you opening the Happy Meal
Yes, I would like to open the Happy Meal toy.
toy? Very
I'm
well.
just bracing myself.
And
Rad
I'm
McLeod,
jumping away.
You jump away.
6.
6, you dive into a table. You take 1 hit point's worth of damage.
Oh man. Cool.
Okay. Ethel, you find within it a small it's a small plastic image of the Hamburglar
Oh,
with a little windy the little mechanical clockwork, that's the word, wind up gear on the side.
yeah. Blind
What-
bag.
What happens if you wind it up?
Let's find out. It can only go well. I'm an optimist.
That's true.
Excellent. Let's see. Just roll me a quick roll. We'll call,
For what?
we'll call this we'll call this lock picking, I guess.
5.
5. Okay. Ericsson, there's no such thing as a dex save. Would you like to make me a jumping check, please?
What kind of toy have they given me?
Gonna get imprisoned.
Ericsson, what'd you get?
Oh, that's a okay. Well, that's a 10.
That's a 10.
Ooh.
You managed to dive out of the way just in time. Ethel, as soon as you start winding, you kind of like wind it, and you see everyone around you just kind of like look up from the tables, look around, and go, and then just dive away from your vicinity.
No.
You kind of like, because you're distracted by this, you stop winding, and just like put the little man kind of like drops onto the table and just starts edging forward, and you just go to dive away, when all of a sudden it explodes in this kind of like this massive burst of light and sound, and you find yourself, your ears ringing, you're partially blinded for the time being, as this essentially like a flashbang goes off in your face, and you see the person who's behind the service counter. So, what the hell do you think you're doing, you bloody fool?
I knew the West Country accent guy would come into it. He's in every single one of your shows.
What the hell do you think you're doing, you bloody fool? There we go.
He's the same guy that works in all the pubs.
You made a mess of my cafeteria, you have. It's going to take me bloody ages to clear it out. We don't release the ordnance in the restaurant, eh? For some reason now he's West Country.
Honestly,
Damn
love
you,
that
man.
for him.
I'm sorry, in my defense, I'm an idiot.
Well, you can bloody see that,
I mean-
can't I?
I can't.
Totes.
Oh.
Right, I'll get the eye bath. Okay. You see him...
An eye mask.
Eye bath.
I bet.
I heard
Just
eye mask
like-
as well.
Like, bring out some beauty products.
Comes
Just...
back-
Oh, I'd love that.
Comes back shortly afterwards with a little thing to wash your eyes out, to get all the gunk that was in the grenade
Oh.
out your eyes.
Is my makeup gonna like run really dramatically?
Oh, yes.
Oh, that just streaks
Perfect.
of mascara.
That's
coming
gonna
down.
give
Gorgeous.
me so much street cred with the McDonald's boys.
I
You
mean,
have it with
That's
the
very
sprinklers went off.
plus
so it's-
melodrama of you.
I would say, yeah, you can either roll melodrama or dramatic contrivance. Not contrivance, no. Yeah, go with melodrama for your
Well,
makeup.
it will be a shit roll because all of my rolls have been shit except for the one at the very beginning. Oh, it wasn't shit.
Hey.
It is 10 in total.
You look
Lovely.
goth AF.
Nice.
Yeah, AF
Mm-hmm.
on fleek and stuff. And oh fuck, why did I do this? I hate myself. This is the worst decision I've ever made, and I've made some shocking decisions. Worst decision I've made this year. No, it's not even the worst decision. Fuck. I'm a moron.
I've just realised you're not a moron for one, but I've just realised how out of touch with the kids I am, because in my brain I went, on fleek, is that ON or EN like in the French?
Like on point.
On
Well,
fleek.
well, the thing
On
is,
fleek.
like
Yeah.
on
Does it-
point is slang, but like on point comes from like being on point into like
in ballet. Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
I always
yeah.
thought that when the kids said on point, they were spelling it ENPOINTE, but
Mm.
no.
Okay. Is it?
Honestly.
I guess it could also. Is it definitely from the ballet?
But I think that's where it must have originally come from, like on point.
Because
Like
it's like an army
I'm gonna
term
need
as well.
to Google the etymology of this.
oh, it's an army term as well.
Yeah, it's like
Is it?
being.
Did they get it
yeah,
from
if
the
you're on
ballet?
point, you're like the first one.
Oh, on point. I thought you said on fleek.
Oh, like in Hell
Yeah.
at least, where you have to get to
I-
the point and capture it.
Yeah, as in, yeah.
I think on
Yeah.
point it is at the
It's just the front. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
So they change it around because you're more likely to get shot. Anyway.
I'm
Oh,
pretty
yeah.
sure fleek just
6.
comes from like the le fleek of the eyeliner, like the
He's
fleek.
a fleek. Yeah.
Le
Fleek,
flick.
yeah.
Le fleek.
Le flick.
Anyways, if I may interject for just a moment, I've seen that Hebrew in chat says had an ad banner for on the stream for Dunkin' Donuts, and it says "Read the room, Twitch, we're McDonald's here."
The Dunkin'
Oh.
Donuts is the espionage branch of the Pizza Hut resistance.
Oh my God, yes.
Does Twitch have banners on their streams?
Yeah, I guess so.
I'm
Dunno.
guessing my ad blocker. I've never.
Yeah,
seen...
I've never seen one either,
That-
and I've just think.
Yeah.
That'll be the good old
I-
ad blocker, yeah.
I get pre-rolls and ad breaks, but I've never seen a pop-up or anything. So yeah.
I've seen them periodically just sort of appear under the stream
Ah.
screen, and then they'll hang around for like 30 seconds and then they'll disappear again.
I'm also Prime, so I thought maybe that's why as well.
Maybe.
But yeah, I've never seen. I didn't know they were even a thing. So yeah, cool. There we go.
Nice.
The more you know.
I
Yeah,
understood
Dunkin'
that reference.
Donuts. They moved away to a different country, a different continent to
Yeah,
for
to the
their
Antarctic.
empire. Mm.
Yes.
Yeah, they maintain the research station where there definitely
they're
aren't
the
growing
most-
zombies. Yeah.
They're definitely the most scientifically proficient group
Yeah,
gang
yeah.
out of all of them. Like all of us, we're all the McDonald's, Burger King, we're pretty much just
Yeah.
sticks and stones right now. Dunkin' Donuts, they're the ones with
They're
the
the ones
tech.
that are closest to chemically representing love for fuel.
Mm.
Turns out it's amazing how similar love is to
Yeah.
dinosaur bones that have been compressed into a very, very small thing for a long time.
It's almost identical.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Mm.
And yet it kind of smells like a caramel macchiato.
Mm.
Oh. what the
Love
hell?
or the dinosaur bones?
Yes.
Okay, good. Well, that might be the secret.
Dinosaurs love the caramel macchiato.
How could they not? They're delicious.
Fucking hipster dinos. Anyway,
T-Rex kind of struggled because his little hands couldn't reach his little.
Oh.
yeah.
They just needed
Had to get a really
long
big cup.
straw. Yeah, really big cup with one of those like bendy straws that goes on forever.
Oh wow, yeah.
Yeah,
Oh.
those were
Oh,
those were
I
the
want
business.
one of those. I want
Those
one
were
of those now.
those were the shit. Yeah.
I used to love them. Anyway,
Sorry, back to the explosion.
Bodacious, I
So,
should say.
you find your makeup now being slightly more on fleek, possibly, if the term I use is correct.
Sure.
You
I look extra AF.
you look extra AF, and
Hell yeah.
you have stocked up on food. Are you proceeding to the boss arena?
Depends. When do you need to finish the stream by?
I mean, I can finish it whenever. It's fine, but just yeah, I don't want to
I
drag
mean-
this on too long for people.
I mean, I think we should not lose sight of the objective.
Hmm.
But I'm aware that the boss chamber is probably going to have something of a security detail in front of it, and we should maybe consider whether we want to just try to bald-facedly stride in, or whether we
Yeah.
want to take a slightly more stealthy approach.
We need costumes. We're still wearing our normal clothes. We haven't even changed yet.
Are there any mascots dressed like the Hamburglar and
Yeah.
the?
Of course there are.
Yeah.
The generals,
Guys
the generals
around.
of the McDonald's army, always dress in
Yes!
the suits.
Yes!
The 4 generals we must take down.
Now,
Oh my
because
God.
this is a rom-com,
Yes.
can I use dramatic contrivance to seduce a general into taking off his uniform so that I can have
Ooh.
it?
Yes. Yes. Do it.
Yes,
Do
of
it.
course you can.
Do it.
What kind of person would I be if I said no?
It's a rom-com. This kind of thing probably happens, right?
While this happens, I'm going to run away for a minute. I'll be right back. Sorry,
No
guys.
worries.
That's what I do when those scenes happen in the rom-com as well. I'm like, oh no. That
Okay.
cringe scene nobody wants.
Oh, come on, roll well, Luna. Roll well.
Well, I
Oh,
have
no.
a 5, I think. Yeah,
Okay.
5 because dramatic contrivance is not a thing I could do.
Okay, which mascot were you trying to seduce?
Someone with one of the good general outfits.
I feel like of the two that I know, which is the Hamburglar and Grimace is probably one of the best all-rounders.
I've
Is
got
he
the
the
McDonald's
purple
wiki up
ones?
here with a list of McDonald Land characters, by the way. There's the Fry Guys, Birdie the Early Bird, Mayor McCheese.
Mm. Of course, I remember the assassination of Mayor McCheese. That was
That was a dark time.
it was a dark time.
Mm.
So yes, please tell me how you tried to seduce Grimace.
Well, what slang phrases are seductive to gherkins with personalities? Is he a gherkin?
He's like purple, isn't he? I don't
Oh,
know what
that's
he's meant to be.
Recognizably any. I think he's just a creature.
He's like an off-brand Muppet.
Yeah, I think he's just like a guy
Hmm.
who's nude and purple.
He's
now,
just a
when I
guy
put it
in a
that
suit.
way, that's...
So, well, put it this way. Tell me how you failed to seduce Grimace.
Oh dear.
Oh no!
Hey, nude purple guy, do you want to be even nuder and less purple? It would be
That
lit.
would work on a lot of people.
See, I want that to work.
Yeah, that's great. Guys are
Yeah, that
simple.
was
That will
rad as
definitely work.
Yeah.
I will make you a devil's bargain.
Oh, cool.
So you
Ooh.
you can succeed at this, however, you will fail at a future endeavour of my choosing, or one of you will.
Are people mad if I take this? Okay, I
I
take
think
this
you've gotta
bargain.
do it. Gotta
I was
do it.
gonna take it anyway because we all know how I feel about demons and such things, and devils are adjacent to demons.
Yeah, I got you there.
Yeah, Grimace is clearly not holy. Yes. Very well. There is in true rom-com fashion, there is what you see is a slow pan across the kind of, I guess, the back room of a McDonald's, like you know when it's got all those metal shelves with the food ingredients on it that are just random, and then you just see random purple body parts just strewn across things as if they've been
That
discarded.
seems so unsanitary.
Oh, it is.
no!
You don't want to know what happened to the mayonnaise.
Yeah, no.
Yeah. And of course there is the image there of like afterwards you see Ethel there with her can-do attitude, presumably buttoning up something, with
Purple outfit.
a grimace of I don't even know what gender grimace
Hang
would
on.
be underneath.
Ethel full on slept with him. I thought she was just seducing him.
Oh my god.
Apparently, I
Ethel.
did.
Oh, I apologise. In that case, yeah. Well, in that case, we'll get the.
I mean, it's fine. I give 110%.
Wow.
If we're back to the bad interview.
Brings up to the
Wow.
can-do attitude. Very good. Well, in that case, yeah, you kind of like. There's the cheeky like, oh, go and wait for me in there, and we again do the slow pan over there.
we could lock him in the freezer.
That is exactly what you were going to do. I said, oh, go and wait for me in there. She goes, "Woo-hoo-hoo," whichever this person is, and they vanish off into the freezer, which you very quickly shut behind them and just do the whole. It seems to be lockable freezers seems to be a thing in America, so we'll just assume that is a thing.
And we can use lock picking to see if we can break the lock.
But we don't need to.
So you're just going to murder this person in a freezer?
He's an evil general. This McDonald's gang. Remember I know we painted them to be this fun like theme park world that we've visited, but the realism of it, they enslave people. The
Yes.
McDonald's crew, the Ronnies,
There's
are
a
not
reason
nice
I
people.
fell out with these people.
Yeah, they're not nice.
You're
They
right.
killed some of my family.
When
I'm
you,
not
when you,
killed all of
Slept
mine.
with Grimace, but they
Yeah.
killed some of my family.
you
They
didn't
killed
sleep with
all of
Grimace,
my
it's
gang.
okay.
I'm the
I
last of
don't
the
mind
Burger King.
it. It's okay.
Grimace was like a very grizzled, muscly general with scars all over the place and missing one eye when you eventually got the purple costume off. So yeah, you're true. He's clearly a warlord of some kind.
The question is, Kirby, how did he get the scars? Because surely he'd have to wear the Grimace outfit when he's at war.
I mean, when you look at it closer, there's a lot of patching being done to this outfit.
Brutal.
Obviously, in contrasting thread because that adds to the aesthetic.
Oh yeah.
Oh god, yeah.
Yeah.
That's very goth of him.
Mm-hmm. Happy Christmas, everyone.
Oh yeah.
Festive. Oh
It's
yeah, that's
Christmas
true. Did we get...
time.
Oh, you know what? In that case, can I just retcon that along with the burger meal, at least one of us got the limited edition? It's like the little apple pies that they do, except it's got mince pie filling in it.
Oh,
Oh.
I've
Of
seen that
course.
one either.
No, I've not seen
And
that.
we
To make this, and I haven't had it, but that sounds fit as hell.
had some of their like Christmas drinks as well, like the gingerbread latte-esque
Oh,
things.
yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
This stream sponsored by McDonald's.
Really hungry.
I don't like McDonald's, but now I want a McDonald's.
That's how they get you, Kirby. That's how they get you.
Do-do-do-do-do.
It's adequate.
Excuse me. Wow.
Love it.
Yes. You have one Grimace costume and one Frozen General. Or Freezing General.
I just assume I'm inside the costume now. So.
Okay.
What does his face look like? I'm gonna have to look him up.
Yeah, you might need to look at
I've
this.
not seen him in a long
You
time.
you wave through the freezer
Distressing.
window at the scarred general who's just like banging on the door. It's like you see this very Five Nights at
Oh my
Freddy's.
god, yeah, he looks exactly as I imagined.
Stupid.
Or remembered, I guess.
Yeah. As you walk away, you hear
With
the
a big
banging on the
purple
freezer
hand.
door slow. As he tries to conserve his
Oh my
energy.
God. Oh my god.
Yes.
Right. So I feel we need one more general, and then the two generals can walk in with Ericsson, as Ericsson's royalty. So we all can fist fight. All of us can. So if we get a general in and say, "Oi, Gov, over here, there's someone's been trapped. One of your generals been trapped." He comes running in, and then we all fist fight him, and then steal the second outfit. How's this sound as a plan? Terrible? Good? Amazing? Awful?
Yeah, if we use so because Ethel's in general disguise now, so has I'm a general clout. So if we get another general,
I
Yeah.
can't convey any emotion
so
because there's just
she's
this
like-
huge grin
so she's
plastered
like,
on my
"Hi
face.
there, hi there, fellow security colleague. We've got a bit of an incident.
Oh god.
I'm afraid I'm going to need your assistance."
The general sounds totally different out of the uniform, but he just has to put on that voice every time he gets in. Anyway.
It's required by law.
Hey everyone, murder their children.
Drink their blood! Oi!
Fire the cannons!
Leave none alive!
Oh,
Anyway.
I love this character.
I want to know what the wind-up Grimace does. Is he also a bomb, or is he a different kind of bomb? Can we find a wind-up Grimace later?
I mean, you can do so if you want to. You know where
I'm
to
in a
get 'em.
general costume. I can probably dig through the Happy Meal toy bin later. Just
Yeah. Oh, yes. Right. We should definitely use those Happy Meal treats, either as a distraction or as a weapon. That was a gift. That was a secret gift to learn what they were.
wait. Is this is the back room, like where they have the food and shit in it?
Yeah.
So
we-
I could try and find the
Yeah. Take them.
stash of Happy Meal ordnance.
hell yeah.
Okay.
This costume has to be big. Can I just pour them into the costume?
Yeah, if you find... So what you need to do if you're going to try and find things is roll 2d6.
Okay. Do I need to do a check of some kind?
That rolling the 2d6 is the check.
Oh. Oh, that's a 7. So it's not
Seven.
that bad.
You find a small cardboard box of these things, like a couple of sachets. It's about the size of, I don't know if you've ever seen one of those boxes that like sachets of sauce come in. It's about that size. It's not like a massive box, but you've got like, I don't know, maybe 6 or 7 in there, or yeah.
And my cartoonishly large purple hands, I just like offer the box to Erickson, and just like
Rad
friends. Yeah, I was worried I was going to go with the wrong name, which was why I was like, I don't know how, but you know.
Red McLeod.
Grimace stands before you with a cartoonish face, offering you bombs.
Thank you. That's totally. Ain't that the bite? And I take them, and I'm happy to have them all.
Radical.
Radical.
I can see you sent something in the chat and I can't open it because
Oh, it's gonna be.
Having a look.
Yeah, Retro is. You have to be on part of Kirby's Discord. I thought it would just send the GIF over, but it's.
oh, I
apparently
see
it's a
it.
link.
Oh, is it the one that Retro's posted?
Oh.
Yeah. Retro's just
Oh,
chucked
no.
in your Discord, which
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
gonna. Whenever I hear now Grimace talking, I'm just gonna refer to this little GIF here of
Oh, hello.
Grimace.
I'm trying to find it. I've opened everything. Oh. That is exactly how I intend to walk around in this costume.
Yes. Yes, it's perfect. I think your Discord is just going to be spammed with Grimace gifts now, Kirby.
Yeah.
Yep.
I'm genuinely wondering if I have any purple material I can just stick over my face. And just...
Oh my goodness.
Right. So are we taking another general? Or are we just sticking with the one? Gang.
What would you like to
think?
do? If you can give me another general, you're welcome to try.
I mean, like I said, we can all fist fight. We might be able to get them down, or use these bombs. We don't want to damage the suit, though.
Is there a hierarchy of generals? Is Grimace a high up boy?
Grimace is like one of the top. Yeah, one of the top.
Is there any generals we can persuade to relinquish their outfit because Grimace said to do it?
I mean, no, I don't think so. I think they're all quite autonomous. Like they each control different factions of the McDonald's hierarchy. Grimace, of course, is known for his viciousness in battle, so he is quite violent and respected. But you couldn't probably ask him to ask someone else to take their clothes off, especially not a general.
I'm now imagining like
That's
Grimace
just
is a
unrealistic.
Mr. Blobby-esque character because vicious,
God,
just
no.
walking past and hitting things. Big purple hands going.
I'm loving these gifts going into your
Oh,
score,
God.
Kirby.
I don't want to look, but I want to
no.
look.
Oh no! Oh no!
There's a CGI Grimace.
Oh, Christ. Of course there is.
Oh, that's honestly that's the worst
Seductive.
one. It's
Yeah.
in an uncanny.
Nummy, what have you
Valley.
done?
I'm distressed.
Okay, well, okay, forget that plan.
Anyway,
What should we do then, gang? I'm not a leader here, as we all know. My biggest contribution was stealing a map that would have been given freely.
I'm meant to be good at social diplomacy, but here I am dressed as Grimace.
I think, but in this context, I think that's a good socially diplomatic
Yes.
position for you to be in, all things considered, because
Vicious.
that costume may get us into places that we may otherwise
True.
struggle with. Mhm.
Vicious war general Grimace.
I think maybe we
Right.
could just front entrance in. We can get really close, as with Grimace and a Nugget with us, and then maybe roller skates come out and we just like full pelt towards the door, throwing bombs as we go. Or we're doing stealthy. I mean, we've just got this to costume, so it makes sense to go stealthy. Really, this is why I don't make up the plans. Two very contradicting plans that was come up with within seconds of each other.
Well, here's my perspective. We could always try and use, sort of the credentials between my name and Ethel's beautiful purple suit to try and blag our way in the door. And if that does not work, then we can go in like sauce packets and Happy Meal toys blazing.
Okay. Sounds
Sound
good
like
to
a
me.
plan?
Sounds
All
good
right,
to me.
let's do it. Totally radical.
Oh yeah, the Royal
Uh,
Shaft. It's another one that just come up.
Wow, I've never heard of that.
The Royal
This is-
Shaft.
This
Yeah,
is,
I've heard
this
that
is
one.
1950s slang.
Oh,
means,
amazing.
To be unfairly treated or put off.
Yep, that sounds like being shafted.
Yep. Oh, that's wizard. Groovy and verily tis
Verily tis.
cool, yo.
I'll move to 60s slang instead.
Okay, thank you. Sorry,
Right.
so just get the plan again. Basically, you're going to try and get another general, and if that doesn't work, go in guns blazing.
Yep. No. We're going to go up straight to the door. See if we can get him to the front door as a general, McNugget and Rad McLeod, who can just hopefully talk his way in.
Okay, sure. Very good. You make your way to the boss arena, which is up from for some reason the building. God knows why it's been laid out this way, but it angles upwards, and you march up before it levels out into kind of a narrow corridor that you see leading to two very ominous-looking double doors, and on either side of the corridor, you see people in McDonald's uniforms, surprisingly clean, given that how long they've been in service, and they're standing like very still and to attention. Each of them holding some kind of beating implement, like a melee weapon of some kind, and clearly stood in front of the door, you see a sergeant-y, generally important-y looking person stood in front of the door. You guess that this must be the official to make your way past.
Cool. Well, Grimace is the commander right now, so I feel Grimace should do, if we try talking. Actually, no, McNugget and Grimace, I don't know which hierarchy there is. I mean, I'm very much low scale on this. I'm saying this as we're walking up, that we haven't actually approached the guys yet. But I feel if I go first, it wouldn't make any sense to speak to these guys. It should either be Grimace or McNugget.
Well, should I do the initial talking as a prominent figure, or would it make sense
Royalty.
more for my security detail to discuss secure matters with security?
I don't know if it makes sense for you to say it first, and then if they try anything, we can be like, "I'm the security Grimace."
Aren't you a little short for a grimace?
Yes.
I'm like jumping as I say it.
I just can't imagine anything remotely serious coming out of that suit.
Oh, hi guys.
Can you can either Sammy or Kirby read out Retro's last comment about Grimace?
Grimace, destroyer of Wimpy, leveler of dominoes, investigator of the cheeseburger massacre,
I love
Amazing.
it.
instigator
I do-
of the cheeseburger massacre. Well done.
I do
Retro.
really like Hebrew's suggestion as well. 3 kids in a trench coat. This thing. Everyone get in the grimace suit.
That would have made a lot more sense.
If you want
Operation
to
Trojan
retcon it, I'll
Grimace.
let it happen.
Like yeah.
Do you think we could Operation Trojan Grimace this?
If you want
You
to.
might be able to.
I feel like that would be keeping secrets. If you.
Hang on, aren't
Or
you terrible
impersonate
at keeping
McDonald's.
secrets, Luna?
I'm really bad at secrets.
Yeah.
Not the worst
Oh.
at secrets.
Oh no!
I'm worst at lying. But
Sorry,
I'm already in
thinking-
the suit. Do I need to keep the secret?
Well, no, but if we were already, all 3 of us were in your suit, I feel that you wouldn't be able to keep that secret very well.
That's true.
Okay. Who. Right, if we're doing this, so there will need to be a primary grimacer. Who is going to be primary grimace, i.e. the legs and the central column, and then you'll need to have the other 2 people just kind of like around the first person. So who is
Right.
going to be the primary
Right.
grimace? because they will be the one making the check, and the other two will
Well,
be assisting.
Okay. Is this in terms of being able to maneuver ourselves physically more, or being able to be convincingly a single person in a grimace suit
I'll
where
say
everything is normal?
it's more convincingly a grimace,
Yeah.
and also
It's more
being the grimace.
Convincing.
This
Okay.
prime person's going to be Grimace. We're just
Okay.
there for the ride.
Well, I mean, I can be the primary grimace.
Yeah,
if
you know
y'all
you want
want.
it. You want to do that voice. We all want to hear that
Yes, tis a gift. Very good. Okay, well, Erickson Grimace McNugget, living up to your name, you are the primary Grimace.
Oh my goodness.
Ethel and Rad McLeod, I would like you
Yes.
to. What kind of check are you going to make for me to impersonate Grimace? Impersonate McDonald's is an obvious one, but I can be swayed if you have other options.
I feel like McDonald's impersonation is probably the best one.
Yeah.
Okay, roll for it, please. I would like a roll from each of you. So, this is what's called an assist roll. It works slightly differently.
Okay, I got 5.
I got in 9.
Okay, so the 5 means that if this fails, you will share in the same fate as Sammy because you were assisting. Luna, because you rolled a partial success, that means that Sammy gets to add +1 to her roll to convince people that she is Grimace. So, Erickson, you stride as best you can down. Well, you stride in a very grimacy way down the corridor, past all these guards, and as you get closer, you see that what they're holding is oversized McFlurry spoons. And you pass
like
them.
spears.
Yeah, basically.
That's
And
amazing.
as each of them, as you pass each of them, they just kind of like raise it in salute and then back down to the side again. And you approach the sergeant at the door, and she's a very buff-looking woman. Looks like she could, really throw down on a fight. Says, "General Grimace, you weren't summoned. That's totally bodacious. What are you doing here, fam?"
I have. Well. Oh, jeez. Apparently, I had something stuck in my throat just there. Let me try again. I have very urgent business that I need to take directly to King McDonald.
I see. Right. So, this sounds like lying to me, but you could also call it impersonate McDonald's.
Right. Okay. I shall endeavor an impersonation roll, I think. No, I shouldn't. It's a 4.
Oh,
Yeah, not even with,
with the plus
one.
one.
Christmas cracker dice. Is that... Oh, damn, that makes it a 5. Okay, that makes it a
Okay.
5.
okay, that's a bit better.
Wow. I'm not sure it is.
It's not an immediate fail, at least. It's not an immediate fail.
It kind of is.
Oh, is it? Oh.
Well, the thing is, at this point, the fire alarm starts going off, and Rad McLeod, you as a previous Burger King explorer, you know that this is basically they don't have an alarm, so anytime the fire alarm goes off, it's just an alarm. And you see the woman go, "Intruders," and then look at General Grimace and go, You're not the general.
Why, I don't know what you're talking about. Don't be ridiculous. Insubordination.
Tell them you're going to slit their throat and drink their blood.
All right, well, gosh, I sure wouldn't want to have to slit your throat and drink your blood.
Okay, how are we going to do this?
Okay, I will happily jump out of the suit as high as I possibly can and do a spinning attack. And I throw out loads of Happy Meal toys all around us. There's a big old flashbang while we sneak into the door.
Okay.
So
I don't want
Yes.
to overcomplicate this. Do you want to roll for just weaponized food? And we can assume that your jumping works if the roll succeeds?
Yep. I'll do that. 7.
7. You... Grimace's head pops off in a grisly display of... Oh. If you were a child, you'd be horrified. And out from the top erupts Rad McLad
On a skateboard.
on a skateboard. Sure, why not?
On
No.
rollerblades on your skateboard?
Yeah.
Are you doing both at once? Because
With
that's
a
the
yo-yo
most
as well,
radical
because...
thing I have ever heard in my entire life. That is bodacious as fuck, man.
That was sick.
I love it.
It's funky fresh.
Absolutely.
You find all of these toys just being flung far from Grimace and kind of like into the vicinity of the guards who are stood aside. They all suddenly turn around. Some of them like try to bat the toys away with their giant spoons, but they explode and there's just this eruption of a mixture of like actual explosion and flashbang all the way down the corridor. Most of the guards seem to be distracted. However, it's at this point that the sergeant kind of like grabs the Grimace costume arm and goes, "You're not getting to the king, biatch." I'm really working through my slang here. Yeah, you're not getting to the king, and she's going to try and punch you in the face. Oh, with a 7. She has to reach over the costume, so you see like this meaty fist just come in. Erickson will say that you lose a hit point. You have 9 remaining. However, she kind of like reels back because apparently your jaw is made of sterner stuff, and she probably like included her thumb on the inside or something, like a complete amateur. I don't know.
I did a lot of face workouts as a gymnast,
Oh, okay.
so it's very powerful.
Obviously.
Mm.
Yeah. So she recoils and lets go of your arm. What would you like to do?
Oh boy. Well, if I'm being fought at right now, I would like to do. Can I just do like the most dramatical backwards flip with which I like managed to sort of kick her? Assuming I roll successfully, managed to like kick her in the face with my big honking Grimace boot as I go.
Okay. Yeah, roll acrobatics. There's no question
Hell
there.
yeah!
Just while in the Grimace suit as well.
Okay, that's an 8.
Oh,
How'd I
8.
do?
Okay. I want this to happen, so yes, it does.
Thank
You do a backflip, you kick her in the face, she kind of like reels, just like stunned for a moment. However, one of the boots of the Grimace costume flies off and like kind of like socks her in the face. So you're now like slightly uneven. You're definitely visibly not a Grimace anymore because you have several legs coming out of the same... because Ethel is also in the costume still. And you have managed to backflip.
Ethel, are you okay?
Ethel, you're a bit shook.
This is cool.
I'm sorry you had to go through everything you did, Luna. Ethel, for us just to ruin it instantly. We literally came up to the guard, said one line, and then just like, fuck it, let's go chaos mode.
It's just the worst
Yeah.
possible beefing it.
I just got to do a backflip though, and I didn't even have to do it.
Impressive.
Yeah, I mean
Yeah.
that was super rad of you, for reals. For realsies.
Very sorry. I just heard the jaunty music in the background. Yes. So you have a reeling sergeant in front of you. The alarms are going off. Soldiers are clearly being called, and those with the spoons are becoming less and less distracted now that they are kind of like starting to recover. You hear the sound of like the flashbangs just in the background, and you feel like they will start to recover soon.
Right.
You've got a door
Should
to
we
get
just-
through.
Should we run?
We gotta do it now.
Roller
We gotta
skates.
go now.
It's roller
Yeah.
skating times.
Let's blade our way on in there.
Push it to the limits. Da, 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 da. So we need to actually
I don't
roll
think
to
I've ever
roller skate,
actually
don't we?
rollerbladed in my life.
Okay.
I used to love rollerblading.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's
man.
good.
But-
So,
Cool.
Rad McLeod, you're a free and easy individual, so you can make your roll for rollerblading.
Okay, 5. Just
Well,
instantly
the problem
fall
with
over, I think.
rollerblading on a skateboard is that sometimes the skateboard doesn't do what you want it to. So you find yourself on your ass. However, the skateboard does fly off and hit someone in the face, so you know,
Yeah,
swings and roundabouts.
cowabunga, dudes.
Bitchin'. Right, Ethel and Erickson, can you please roll? So I'm gonna say, yeah. Luna, could you roll for roller skating, and we'll use that roll to assist Sammy.
Okay.
Right. Okay.
Got a 6.
A 6. So if Sammy fails, you will also have the same failure. Erickson, could you please roll for me? Roll
Okay. Oh, middle boy. Let's see what we get. Okay. Well, that's an 8.
An 8. That's a partial success. So
Way!
Ethel, you find yourself like thrown slightly backwards. It's like it's quite hard to rollerblade with someone else, like when you're not in a costume with them. However, you both blade forward at the speed of sound, shall we say? You know, like Sonic Hedgehog style.
I must
Barreling.
proceed with haste.
Yes. So you kind of like barrel through Sergeant Lady, and the doors fly open. You leave Rad McLeod like flat on his back behind you, and you bust into
no.
this open boss arena, which is just it's a big circular room. There's sand on the floor. There's a lot of brick, like surprisingly a large number of like brick walls, just like all the way around, or cement walls. And up above, you see like a dais where there is a huge, oversized clown man sat that you recognise to be King Ronald the Third. He kind of like looks down at you and goes, I can't remember what his accent was. Ho ho ho! Merry fucking Christmas! And picks up a sledgehammer that is to the side of him, that you see is actually just a pipe with a large bit of cement kind of like embedded in it, a la just about every heavy enemy that's ever
Be
existed
the
in a video
golden
game.
arches on top.
And he jumps off and like lands in the sand and is squaring off with you, a la like, I'm gonna say like Arkham Knight boss fight style,
Okay.
or possibly
Whoa.
Arkham Asylum. Anyway,
Whoa, guys, this dude's totally bitching. We need to defeat him. What have we got as weapons? Have we got any more throwing things left?
Didn't.
Kinder toys? No.
You-
Meal deal. What are they called? Happy Meal toys.
Happy Meal
Have
toys.
we got Happy Meal toys?
You threw all the Happy Meal toys at the other guards.
Sauces. Have we got sauces?
I was so close to making sauce consistency one of the ability checks.
I mean, who doesn't pocket the extra things of sauce that
Mm.
come with your meal?
No one I want to know.
I think we should use the sauce in the eyes of the bad guy, the boss.
I strategically selected sweet chili exactly for this purpose.
Yes, you're genius.
Sweet chili
The
is still chili.
capsaicin right in the eyes. Oh, it burns.
Okay,
So,
Burns like a real humdinger.
so like, well, yeah. Rad McLeod will say you manage to get up. You race into the room. the door swings shut behind you with some kind of like impenetrable fog wall. So, you want to...
It's okay, everyone. We can use our iframes to our advantage.
Right,
Okay.
who's gonna go first? Who's gonna take the first offensive?
Cool, I'll go. Bad guy, we're coming after you because we think you're terrible.
I like how we were in
And then-
90s like rom-com with slang, and we've kind of turned into Power Rangers.
Yeah.
This is such. This is how every rom-com ends, right?
yeah, absolutely. A big boss fight.
Yeah.
That's normal.
And then I'm going to use weaponized food and squirt sweet chili sauce into his eyes.
Do
I
it.
put it on my hand and go like exactly like that, so
Yeah.
it sprays out.
Oh yeah, I know. You got the sachet in there, and you.
Yeah, I've rolled an 8. Not too bad.
That's not too bad. Okay. You see, it's. I'm really gonna need to try and bring this back to rom-com. You see it squirt into his
Hey.
eyes, and he just go, ah. My God, I didn't realise how beautiful you were. Says it to you, Rad McLeod. So,
Oh, wow.
Oh, I
Aw.
didn't realise how beautiful you were.
And I didn't realize how large and muscular you were. The shine from the sauce on your face really lifts, it brightens the colors of your eyes.
As you say that, you see him just like subtly flex, just like. Just some of the veins just start to pop
Yeah.
on his arms in a sexy way.
Oh, hey, you.
Thank you
Hey.
for dealing with the bot.
We had a bot.
We had a bot. It's been a long time since I've had a bot.
Untold prognosis. We'll never know.
Yeah.
We'll never know what the prognosis was.
The bot
Um,
death.
Yes. Thank you. Noah.
So what's your name, big boy?
Me. They just call me the King.
King.
Oh
They
yeah.
call me Red McLeod.
I can see why. You're totally rad,
Oh,
McLeod.
Thanks, sir. I'm just as awkward in real life as I am right now in this show, by the way, at talking to people. So what do you do around here? What do you do on your normal day?
We just busted into this boss arena. Just incapacitated to massive security.
Me.
And Brad McLeod is just getting his flirt on with the final boss.
I just.
I'm
You know when
killing
you
it
just
if I
suddenly
do say
remember
so
like it's meant
myself.
to be rom-com and it's like, oh shit, how would you have a rom-com final boss? Oh god, sexy encounter. Okay.
We're gonna have to charm him.
Well, you know, just being king, I order genocides and command my many, many subjects. Peck flex, peck flex.
I'm going to accidentally drop something of mine on the floor and see if he picks it up for me.
Are you gonna bend and snap? Like
What's bend
legally,
and snap?
Legally Blonde is like one of the only chick flicks I've ever seen.
I'm gonna
like,
do a cute.
rom-coms.
I'm gonna try doing a cute meet where we both go to
Oh,
pick
yeah.
up the thing and then we lock eyes.
Okay. Please roll me for trying to feel love.
8 again.
Your hands meet as you bend down to pick up the... What was it?
My cap, my backwards cap that I'm apparently wearing.
Your 90s backwards cap.
Hang on.
Is he
Please
playing
hold,
Golden
listener. Your
Hat?
call is important to us.
While he's doing that, Retro in the chat says McFlirt check.
Like flirt check.
McFlirt.
Oh.
My God.
Radical. So yeah.
Yeah.
So
It's-
hang on.
It's okay. You don't need to mime it. Your
What?
hand, you drop down. And your hands just lightly brush under the. Oh, sorry. Here. Really brings out the color of your eyes.
I've said that to you already. Just copying my lines. And then what I'm going to do, I'm going to use my fist fighting attack. Punch him in the face. Yeah, radical.
Okay, cool. Yeah, make a roll. Make a roll.
4.
Oh, good. Oh god, my lungs.
My hair's too short for a cap now.
I was going to say, are you going to try and style this out at all, or are you leaning into the trying to punch him?
I'm leaning in. No, we're just both like locked in eyes, really close, just staring.
Mm-hmm.
And then while he's distracted, and to see if that works. But it's a 4, so yeah.
Yeah, as you do so, you go to punch him, and as you do, one of the wheels under your feet just wait, and you kind of like, and he catches
bloody
you.
roller
Goes,
skates.
"Careful."
Oh! I can't get away from this bloody guy.
He's so into you. Oh my god, get it, dude! Hell yeah!
What are the other? What are the other players doing at the same time as this?
Honestly, I feel like at this stage I'm just kind of looking on dumbfounded because we're supposed to be murdering this guy.
Someone
currently in his arms.
Apparently, my associate is just busy falling
I
in
just
love.
died in your arms tonight. Anyway,
And honestly, it's kind of touching.
I mean, how big is he? Because I'm wondering if it's possible to climb up him and just
I'm going to climb up him later.
My point of reference would be like Mr. Torg from Borderlands, if anyone's seen that. But basically, if you imagine Hulk Hogan-esque kind of like energy, maybe like about like a head and a half over normal people, and like properly hench to the point where he can't really put his arms down.
So you can't actually climb up him.
I reckon you could, like,
not like King Kong, but you know.
No, but like a big dude, like. You're welcome to try. I have no objection.
I'm currently in his arms. He's still locked into my eyes.
Because I have I'm wondering how heavy are rollerblade wheels, because I do have spare wheels. So
I can answer they're not that heavy.
Oh, not heavy enough to. Could I take one of my rollerblades off and like hit him in the head with that? If I climb up his back and then like just.
Yeah, sure. I reckon being decked in the head by a rollerblade would be quite painful.
That would probably hurt.
Just snatch,
yeah. You can call this rollerblading or fist. It's kind of fist fighting.
It's wheels of the feet fighting.
Yes. What would you like to call it?
Oh. I mean, either of them don't add anything for me. Rollerblading, I feel like I enjoy how loosely it is technically rollerblading because I'm rollerblading him in the head.
That's what we're here for.
Oh my god, that's true.
Oh, 8.
8. Okay. You managed to scale the man and deck him in the head. You see like a little gash of blood kind of like squirt out, and like he's clearly been injured. He just and you're kind of like thrown free, but without any damage done to you. Erickson, what would you be doing at this time while he's holding
here's
Rad
the thing.
McLeod?
Here's the thing with Erickson.
Mm-hmm.
Is that she had, knowing that this was something that they were going to do, she had in her mind this perfect mental image of this encounter and getting to go, well, we meet again, McDonald.
Oh.
And then just a whole bunch of stuff happened first. And it feels like the dramatic sort of opportunity is kind of gone out the window, and she's not sure whether or not she could still get a well in there.
There's always time. He's
What
still
a
alive.
twist.
In that case, I just want to well, we meet again, McDonald.
Roll me for dramatic contrivance, please.
Oh, please, 7.
7. He kind of like looks up and drops Rad McLeod. Just goes,
Ow.
oh,
Sorry.
McNugget, it's you. Let's do this. He has just kind of become Hulk Hogan. So he's now kind of like bleeding from the head slightly and seems on edge. I tell you what, let's finish him off with one round of rolls. How is everyone going to kill this person in one round of rolls?
Oh boy.
I will let you have full artistic license here, so don't worry about reality too much.
Well, I've been wanting to do this for a while, so I would just like to I don't know how this can be weaponized, but I would love to just maybe get some damage in by I took one of my burgers from earlier and I just took that wonderfully plasticky, it's not quite cheese, but they insist that it's cheese,
Mhm.
carefully peeled it off and have concealed it in my
In the
gymnast
Grimace costume.
leotard pocket
Mhm.
in the Grimace costume, yes. And I would very much just like to slap him about the face with it.
Okay, you're slapping the Burger
I just
King
want
with some
I want to
grimacy
do a
cheese.
melodramatic slap with a slice of like
Of plastic
American
cheese.
cheese. Yes, please.
Yeah, okay, that's fine. I would like to, yeah,
Okay.
melodrama, please.
Okay.
Ethel, have you got your plan in mind?
I was also thinking weaponized food, but I'm imagining there was a product called the McDog, I believe, that didn't take off. But in a world where the McDonalds have taken over, they'd surely bring back a hot dog.
Where the McDonald's
But
rule the earth. The hot dog
my
is king.
thought was to have
I mean, I'm
stashed
gonna
a hot
reckon they have
dog.
McPizza again too. So yeah, do it.
My thought was to try and asphyxiate him with a hot dog.
Oh my god.
That was my weaponized food, was jam a
Yep.
hot dog down his throat and hope he chokes.
Okay, roll for it. Brad McLeod, you're lying at the feet of your possible beloved.
Yeah, I'm gonna use lockpicking to see if I can unlock his belt.
Holy shit.
I thought it might compromise him so he wouldn't be good at fighting us.
I mean, I'll allow it.
If his trousers fell or shorts fell down or pants or
It's
whatever.
really just gone very 90s cartoon. Yeah, okay. Right. Okay, can please everyone let me know the set rolls? What I want to know is
That's a 9 from. Sorry.
Yes,
go
no,
ahead.
no, go for it. A
I was just
9.
gonna say that's a 9 from me. Go ahead.
Okay, you
I-
slap him with the cheese.
I got a 10.
Hey, okay.
And I got a 7.
A 7. Okay. See, all of these things on their own are, partial successes with one exception, Luna. You
Don't try and eat a hot dog in one go. That's the lesson here.
okay? So, Rad McLeod, you lockpick his belt, and in 90s fashion, his shorts, his jean shorts, his jorts, if you will, fall to the ground. He is wearing, of course, white boxers with a heart pattern on them.
Of
He
course.
Oh. And he kind of looks at you as if he somehow misunderstood the situation. It's like, oh, this is going better than I thought.
Feeling a little mixed spicy, are
Yeah.
we?
Yes. Love it.
Of course, at which point he is slapped in the face with a piece of cheese,
Yes.
which thankfully redirects his attention. He looks up and he goes, "What?" And then it's at this point that Ethel, with all of the optimism in the world, grinds a McHot dog into his esophagus.
Oh my god.
You, sir, are a villain. Perish, motherfucker.
And what a line.
Why
What
don't
a-
you make like a tree and get out of here?
Perfect.
After a series of unsuitable noises that I'm not going to try and recreate on a Twitch stream for fear of being demonetized, he...
Is it the same noise that Cinderella makes when she gets to the ball?
No, I'm not doing that joke either.
Well, I've done it now.
Oh, I just got it.
Yeah.
Oh,
I
you
just-
see?
just got it. I was like, well, I can't remember Cinderella that much. What noise does she make? And yeah, I just worked it out.
Look at him choking on that hot dog. You didn't really want to go with this guy, Rad.
No, I was just distracting him. I had no interest. It was my one true love.
Okay.
Oh god.
With
I'll
that,
never
your
love
one true
again.
love falls lifeless to the sandy floor of the Colosseum. You hear the sound of alarms continuing, and yet no soldiers rush into the Burger. Sorry, not the Burger King's aid. The McDonald's King of McDonald's aid. You walk towards the chamber exit, not knowing how you'll best make your escape, when all of a sudden, through the door, you see a long-haired Gothic man. Step through and says, "Quickly, come with me. We must escape. Tubular." And just
Totally.
turns and leaves.
Sick, man.
That's funky fresh.
Radical.
Very well.
The funkiest.
Ericsson, if you would care to, you may give me one more trying to feel love roll.
Oh god. Please, 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 please. Please. Okay, that's a 6.
That's a 6.
That's a 6.
It's fine. There'll be a sequel. It'll happen then.
Ah!
You make your way
I am
out.
rooting for these two!
Well, they won't they? That's the whole thing.
There is a
isn't it?
heartfelt
Oh.
moment just where as you're parting, and he's just like, "Will I see you again?" And yeah, he makes your way. He shows you the way out of the McDonald fortress, allowing you to escape into the night.
Can I do one thing? I noticed there's a Christmas tree. Can I try and jump and put a star on the top of the Christmas tree?
Of course. Yes, please roll.
5.
5.
I don't think I've successfully jumped once yet.
How injured do you want to get?
Oh!
No, for the sake of this, just a comedy injury.
Okay. What you do is you jump into the Christmas tree, but it's a lot springier than you thought it was. So it actually just goes and then launches you into a
Yeah.
wall.
Merry Christmas, everyone.
However, you do manage to at least leave a star on top, except it's upside down, heralding the end times. So, even more so the end times than the post-apocalypse, I guess. You venture off into the night, knowing that change will somehow come, and that perhaps romance may lie in some of your futures, but probably not given how you roll. So, I think that's where we call it for today. You've
goodness.
successfully murdered the king of
Ooh.
burgers, McDonald's.
As a cliffhanger,
Go on.
just as we're leaving, Ericsson's sesame sensitivity starts tickling away. Has she been poisoned? We'll find out next week.
And just as she was thinking that she might be loving it again.
It's the sesame
Oh,
seed
yeah.
allergy.
Was it love or was it sesame? I
Mm,
guess
I
we'll
don't
find
know.
out.
I mean, my arm is a little bit itchy.
What a cliffhanger.
Uh-oh.
What a delightful episode. Thank
Family
you.
avenged, choked on hot dogs. I'm thrilled.
Mm.
I
Yeah.
did
Feel
like how
good.
someone in the chats earlier said the alarm in the McDonald's fortress was called the muck alarm.
McClung.
The
Alarm.
alarm. Yes.
and
beautiful.
and the actual noise was just constantly the McDonald's whistle song.
Oh, the-
Oh,
Doo, doo.
yeah.
Did that not come
Yeah.
through? Yes, it was the
Yeah.
McDonald's whistle alarm.
Amazing.
Just that,
Yeah,
that was it. I actually loved that idea.
that was brilliant. Oh,
I'm already planning the romantic fan fictions for Rad McLad and what could have been with King McDonald.
Yeah,
Yeah.
AU fanfiction.
we need it. That canon divergence for you.
oh. Well, I don't know about you, but that was delightful for me. I had a fantastic time.
It was so much fun, y'all.
Yeah.
Yeah,
was.
thank you.
Really good.
I'm sorry about the weird slang thing. It was the first thing that came to my head, and it
That's
was.
okay.
Do you know what? I tell a
Are you
lie. It
kidding? That
wasn't the
was
first thing
fun.
that came to my head. The first thing that came to my head was everybody travels on skateboards, but then Sammy said rollerblades, and I was like, that
I'm
is so much cooler.
sorry.
No, because I was like, you said rollerblades, and I was like, that's so much cooler though, because I fucking love rollerblades, and I was shit at skateboarding.
Hell yeah! I always wanted to skateboard. I didn't get on any of these things beyond I had like Fisher Price my first roller skates. They were like
Oh.
very plasticky and they were like bright orange.
I know those ones. I had them too.
Yeah, they were like adjustable. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I
Yep.
had
Yeah.
my first ones were Barbie ones, but then I had some really cool ones that were like.
Are
like
you
these
implying the
blue
Barbie ones weren't
rollerblades.
cool?
Well, they weren't as cool as the blue ones I had, because the blue ones were proper ones, and the Barbie ones just kind of went over
Oh.
on your shoes.
I want Barbie ones. Do they make them in like an adult size 5?
They were adjustable, so maybe. Because some children have quite my feet have not grown since I was 10. Like I've had size 3 feet all this time.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I mean, I'm 5 feet tall, but my feet are like 6. Clown shoes.
Yeah.
Anyway,
So, thank you very much, everyone, for
is
joining
Liam
me.
spamming emotes?
I don't use Zoom at all. I was just experimenting with it.
Oh,
Oh
I was like,
no!
what
I've
the hell
messed
is
up
happening on
everything.
Liam's screen?
I've
Okay,
messed
there
up
we go.
everything.
I
Oh,
heart
God.
everyone.
Oh no, it's fine. Okay.
There we go.
Oh,
We're back. We're back. Sorry, everyone.
What the hell is happening?
So I don't use Zoom at all. We at work we're a Teams house, so I never use Zoom.
Oh,
And
brilliant.
I was
see
like,
what
oh,
else
it's
I can
exploring
spam.
stuff. But that was an absolute thrill. Thank you so much, Kirby, for putting it together. It was
Thank
lovely
you
to meet
so
you.
I mean, I
Simon.
literally put nothing together. I just invited you to come along and then read the paper.
You made a Discord group.
Nah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you did great.
yeah. Thank
Just
you for having us.
Listen, accept the praise. Chat, praise him.
No, I am British.
Hang on.
Madam,
Okay,
I am
so-
British. I do not accept praise. So, thank you very much, everyone, for coming along. Thank you for all the people in chat. You've been absolutely delightful. With me this evening, I have had, of course, Luna Mort, who's Kirby sucks. Thanks, Nummy.
Wow.
Yeah.
Rude.
We've had Luna Mort, who is a Twitch streamer and may wish to describe herself, but I won't force her to again.
Yeah, I do. I sometimes do the streams. I would like to stream more. I say this every time, and then life stuff happens. But I like to do chatty kind of, or at least my plan is, because I've done like a whole one of them, is to do like chatty kind of, like history, folklore streams while I play games, and I have a written down like plan for the next one that I never got around to doing, that was about like paganism and philosophy and stuff. So
Nice.
also I like gothy things, in case that wasn't apparent. When I said gothic as an adjective, I was imagining like gothic as in Victorian novel gothic. But I realise it has a lot of interpretations, like Gothic as in a fashion, or Gothic like medieval Gothic architecture.
I mean, the architecture was decaying in a Gothic-y kind of way, I guess.
Yeah.
And we had a goth in there,
Yeah.
just not the
We're
Victorian
all-
kind of goth.
We're all goths down here. No, that's not what it says. He says we all float down here.
No, we can all be goths too.
Yeah.
I can be a goth like you. Next up, of course, we have Sammy Kelch.
Hi! You may remember me from such interesting incidents as this stream. I'm also, I stream live on Twitch several times, 3.5 times a week. I do art streams on Mondays and Thursdays, cozy platforming mornings on Friday, and every other Sunday I do various cozy adventure gubbins. I'm the same username pretty much everywhere, and I'm trying to pivot towards monthly YouTube uploads of interesting things that I like to do, like baking and esoteric history. So got that to look
Sammy's
forward
YouTube
to.
videos are very
Holding
cool.
myself publicly accountable for actually doing it.
Yeah, your YouTube videos
Mark
are really
my
cool.
words.
I
No,
love your
you.
YouTube videos. I
Hey,
do.
thank you. Thank you. I'm
You're
editing
all
one
cool.
right now. No, you're breathtaking.
Hebrew
You're
did
all
see-
breathtaking.
Hebrew did see blood soccer in the background because soccer's we've just bought takeaway.
Ooh.
And I have chicken nuggets on the way.
Yeah.
And contrary to what I said earlier, last but not least, we have, of course, Liam Coolgang.
Hello, my name is Liam Coolgang. I do my own Twitch now, which is what Kirby's just put in there. I'm currently doing a Cyberpunk run, doing a Renegade Corpo run because I haven't done that before within Cyberpunk. So I wanted to see new content. So I'm doing it every Monday. But you can also join me on my main channel with the wonderful Rosie and Nico called Buddy Games. And that's where you'll see most of my time. We do PlayStation stuff, all the PlayStation stuff on there. And it's good fun.
Yes, these are all lovely people and are worthy of your time and
Tubular.
attention.
Bitchin',
Bitchin' in it,
Rad.
fam.
safe man.
Totes. Cool. Anyway, that is us. Let's have a look and see who's online. So,
I like the Retro and Nummies little comments there. It reminds you of like Fatboy Slim or something. Is that what I'm thinking of? Or Prodigy?
I don't know. Do an impersonation.
Liam number one, Sphinx disliker. Sphinx number one, Liam like I don't know where that came from at the end. But,
I just
yeah.
wanted to see if you'd, pull it off or not.
I was thinking of Firestarter, I think, which is not what I did. He's a Sphinx disliker. Nah, he's a Liam like
It's a chicken nugget.
Is that a nugget?
It's a
Twisted
that's
Liam like her, yeah.
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 That isn't well done. Did you get McDonald's, Luna?
I did not get McDonald's.
Oh,
No,
okay.
they don't deliver to our house
Oh,
for
so
some reason.
Rude.
So
Nando's don't deliver to my house apart from
Oh.
occasional evenings where they feel like it, and I don't understand why.
Wow.
Like, why?
Shocking.
Yes, very upset
Really?
about that.
Mm.
But yes, great fun. Who you raiding, Kirby?
I'm between Only Kentrop and Mr. Tom FTW. And I've no idea what Hi-Fi Rush is or what First Class Trouble is. So I don't know what either of those games might be. I think First Class Trouble might be social deduction. Like Among Us, but thing. That seems like it might be slightly more chaotic and easier to jump into. So we're going to go raise in Only Kentrop. In the meantime, however, because of course I do my own stuff here, and you know that because you're watching it.
Who are you?
I am Kirby Rawstorm, streamer under the organisation Roll Together, which is that thing that's over on that side of the screen. It is a thing. Anyway, yeah, I stream on Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Sundays, and this week I am also doing an extra special 12-hour stream on Friday, which will be to raise money for the Mind UK charity, which is near and dear to my heart. And to do so, I will be playing Red Dead Redemption 2 for 12 hours. Oh, woe is me. What a chore.
Are you doing first person or third person?
Not sure yet. That might be an extra... That might be a thing, like a swap view, like some kind of redeem. I don't know. We'll see. I usually play third person, because why wouldn't you? But also first person
I'm a
is
first
more...
person chap.
It's more immersive, but it's harder.
Yeah. Nah, it's great. It's amazing in every way.
Fair enough. I'm not averse to it. We'll see how it goes.
I think we should do it as punishment then, first person all the way until you enter love it. And if you don't love it, you have to play Stray again.
Oh fuck.
Oh no.
Oh,
Kirby's the only person in the world that doesn't like Stray.
oh
It
yeah,
still
no
upsets
one
me to
else
this
my
hates
day.
goodness.
Stray.
No one else hates Stray. It's a
Overhyped
beautiful little
bullshit.
cat game.
Okay.
It's a beautiful little cat game. I don't understand because the cat is too human.
I'm just saying there was a lot of ludonarrative dissonance. Anyway, on that bombshell. Wow, Kirby hates cats. No, I love cats. I went to a cat cafe the other day and it was delightful.
Oh.
I hate Stray. I don't hate Stray. Stray is fine. If people enjoyed it, I'm more than happy for you. It just wasn't for me, which is fine. Other people are making fun of me. It's fine. I get it.
Imagine you going to a cat cafe and just shouting at the
I
cats.
got bit by one of the cats.
Yeah, you deserve it.
Aw.
You deserve
Not in a
it,
mean
Mr.
way, but
Man.
it's just like there was a cat that was in a bad mood, and I didn't know that because I don't read cat. And I just gave it a little scratch. He just went, in a very gentle way, just turned around and just went, with no teeth. Like, and just went like, clearly, I don't want to be touched by you right now. Go
Yeah.
away. And I was like, oh, okay, cool.
I think that was a very polite no thank you.
Yeah, it's very
no, no,
polite.
no.
That's really
Most
sweet.
cats will
yeah.
fuck you up, so that was quite nice.
Cats indeed
Yeah.
can be
Yeah.
lovely or dicks. So, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like people.
Yeah.
I
Yes,
was thinking
exactly.
the exact
exactly,
same
yeah.
thing.
Yeah.
Well, we don't have claws. That's
No.
the difference. Yeah.
And our teeth are a lot blunter.
You speak
so,
for yourself.
I don't know. Could you scratch someone like a cat can? They
yes,
are. They
yes,
are.
I
Oh.
would trust Luna to cat.
Okay,
like, yeah.
cool.
If anyone can, it's Luna.
Anyway, we are going to go and start our raid now. So thank you very much, everyone, for joining me. Thank you to the guests that I have had on tonight. It's been lovely to have you, and I shall see you all again soon. See you on Sunday for painting or possibly something else like Baldur's Gate 3. Who knows? Bye!
Bye. Oh, I've gone back in time again.